Oh! Merry Christmas! Although I
Santa.
seem to be the only one that got the memo.
The memo.
No,
No, well, hey.
you're wearing.
I'm wearing a red shirt.
This is actually really well set up for this, because this is what Poundland recommends that you use to wrap a child's bike.
We all know, Callum, you're the biggest bike in the room.
Thanks very much, man. Oh, fuck!
What's going
shit.
on?
Fuck,
Shit, that's actual live stream kicking in. So we know it's working.
That's good.
Which is great, and we don't normally have to wait about 48 minutes for someone to tell us it's working, which is doubly good.
Anyway, welcome to the third Ghastly Tales live stream. I'm Mike.
Martin.
Callum.
Right, okay. And thank you very much for watching. Again, a lot of you might be watching this after the fact. When that happens, you can't take part. That's how technology...
The phone lines are closed!
That's how technology works.
I think we're going to have more people this time, because we've done it at a time...
Let's see, kiss of death.
I know.
Absolute kiss of
We've
death.
done it at a time where I think people actually want to...
So that'll
to
make
do
it even
so.
worse. We can rely on Jackie.
Everyone's away on
Sure,
their
Jackie's
Christmas
here.
nights out.
I know.
Yeah.
So, it is the
Apart from us, sad bastards.
I know, it's the
Well,
festive
I've done it.
season.
We've done it.
It's the season of giving. I don't know why I'm shouting like
Yes.
that. Like I'm
Speaking
doing
of
something wrong.
which, before we get kicked off, I'd like to just bring in a little tradition.
Oh dear, I'm slightly
Here
scared.
we go. Let me just get my sack.
Callum's family.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I thought I was American for a second, Cal.
Jesus.
Here we go, everyone! It's
Oh,
Santa!
Santa!
It's Santa! Now, of course, everybody knows that in Scotland, Christmas starts on the 19th, but obviously we're a little bit late, and I brought you boys some lovely gifts. So, first off, Martin, that's a gift. No, that's not for you.
Bang!
Michael.
Sorry.
You've already
I know, but I just realised.
That's for you, Martin. That's a wee gift there.
Right, am I going to
Michael,
feel
here's
bad?
a gift for you as well.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much,
very
Santa.
much.
That's no
Now,
problem. That's a
Do
good
we
What?
thank Santa, or is that just
No,
his
thanks,
purpose?
Santa. He wants to be thanked.
Santa. Santa, thanks,
Thank you
Santa.
very much.
Thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
Merry
That's no
Christmas. Can I open it?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Better be able to do this.
Hello, Alan.
Alan! Welcome!
5 people
And
watching.
Craig!
Brilliant.
And Jackie!
That's it. Right, hold it up to show everyone what we've got.
Oh,
What have I done, Santa?
Is that what
I've been a
Christian
bad boy
Slater
this year,
and
this
Tara?
This is a step down from a lump of coal.
Well, I know. This is a classic movie
Doesn't balance
from.
well.
Better.
It's a classic movie from Movie Bowl, and the only problem is, obviously in Scotland, we've only just recently got DVD. So there's one DVD player in the Glasgow library, so I'm sure we can all get down and watch that there.
Yeah,
And I know
that's
you're into reading some, so I bought you a book. It's great.
Oh, do you know what? The terrible thing is, I was talking to my fiance about this the other day, not this book, but I was looking at a children's book and I was like, I'd read that, I'd sit and read that. And we've got here...
Is that actually Casper? No, it's
No,
not Casper.
no, it's
I,
a
I smell
it's
a
a
lawsuit. Show the guy,
horrible-
show the
it's
guy
a
if I've seen
horrible-
it yet.
It says
That's a lawsuit waiting to
North-
happen, mate.
North
Scaring him
him
with
Chester
Chester from Birmingham.
from Birmingham. Right? That doesn't seem as catchy as Casper.
It's not quite, right? We've got a couple more things.
Oh, check that out! We're having a party.
He's having a bit of karaoke in the
You're
top
really
left.
enjoying that, mate.
Jesus. Oh no, I lap this shit up. That might sound a bit weird. I'll actually read this.
Yeah,
Well, I
do a
think
read.
maybe we
Oh,
could do that
dramatic
later.
reading, yeah.
Right, we'll do that in a bit.
Right,
Yep,
okay.
We're going to
Right,
have a
right,
dramatic
right.
reading
Now,
of North Scaringham meets Chester from Birmingham.
now, I thought I'd also introduce one more thing, because you've both been
That's awesome.
especially good. You've both been very
I've
good.
not. I've
Now, you both got one of these, and this will be a little game that we've got later. And we'll see who can build it the fastest. That's what I'm
Build
looking
a
forward to.
snowman. It looks like
Yeah.
a set of tits.
So that will be great, and imagine.
Ed Gein. Like Snowman Kelly.
So that should be good. So let's get this shite off.
That's awesome. That's
Straight
awesome.
off.
This is
Now,
good.
the other
Callum
thing I
brought stuff,
thought-
everyone.
The other thing that I brought is a copy of Dylan Dog that Alan will know, who's a kind of like, it's like a paranormal investigator. But this can make for an interesting reading, because it's all in Italian. Neil said
And
Spanish.
Spitalian.
Spanish.
Spitalian.
Spanish. Aye, so the artwork's really good and stuff, but it's all Italian. So
Do we have any
probably for a good
Italian
reason.
viewers? Do we have any Italian speakers out there?
Do we have any viewers?
Yeah. Right.
So, right.
Well, wait.
Time
right.
for you to
Now,
continue.
for those of you who have watched the live streams so far, you'll know that we have a tradition of me coming up with a really crap game that we play.
No, but you know what?
Right.
It kind of worked out.
Right, don't patronise me. Right, which involves the Bowl of Death. But this time,
Jesus.
not only do we have the Bowl of Death, we have the...
Bucket of life.
But is that what we call it? I don't know. The fact is, Callum overdid it with the alcohol the other day, and he said he was spewing.
Yeah,
and
right,
I'm
now
looking
I'll
at
talk you into it. I'll come up a bit closer to the camera. As you can see, my face is extremely red, right? Now, it's really toned down from what it was.
Freddy Krueger
But
makeup.
basically what happened was I went out and I hadn't had anything to drink, and I drank maybe, like, I don't know, like 12 pints or something. And I don't often get sick, but when I do, it's so bad that I actually ruptured all the blood vessels in my face.
So that's lovely. Christmas is starting.
Oh, festive!
Right, so anyway, so normally we only have one bowl. We have the Bowl of Death. But
Naturally.
tonight, this is the Bowl of Christmas Death.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if that's better.
Yeah, well, you
And
know.
what we call this, the Bowl of Snow. It's white. I don't know.
Well,
Right,
I
so
think the worst thing we
Shite,
could call
no.
it.
in this game, you'll see there's loads of bits of paper in these, right? So in this game, what we're going to do is, Cam, you're going to start, right? So I want you to take one from the Bowl of Death.
right, I can...
Don't look again, right? Because you were cheating last time.
I
right?
wasn't cheating, it's just
Right.
your poorly made
Okay,
game.
right? And then
Milton Branley's not calling you out.
Read that one out.
Right, okay. Read it out.
Yeah.
Dalek.
Right, now pick another one.
Okay. Bing Crosby.
Right,
So
so,
is that-
you've got Darling Bing Crosby.
Right.
Right, okay.
Right, you.
Okay. From the Black Lagoon,
Oh, right, okay. So it's
John
John Wayne, John
John
McClane,
McClane.
from
John Wayne McClane.
John McClane from the Black Lagoon. Right,
Versus Bing Crosby the Dalek.
Darling
So it's
Bing
Bing
Crosby.
Crosby,
right.
Right, so here's the thing. Everyone in this in these bowls are actually from like Christmas movies.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
yeah, because the
um,
first, yeah.
Yeah, right. So John McClane is from Die Hard,
Yep.
Okay.
and Bing Crosby's from White Christmas and Holiday Inn. Right. So now what you need to do is decide what sort of powers does Dalek Bing Crosby have, and what sort of powers does John McClane from the Black Lagoon have, and who would win in a fight.
Not only
And by
is-
the end of the night,
Mm.
when we go through all of these,
Mm.
was that your stomach?
No, it's fine. Fair enough.
Right, sure.
Don't get too close.
Right. By the end of the night, we're going to have a winner. One bizarre concoction that defeats all
Everything.
others. Right.
Right,
So
okay.
who wins out of this?
Well, Dalek Bing Crosby, he's a Dalek, so he's got all the powers of a Dalek, plus he's a child
I'm
eater.
a Dalek. Or
Yeah,
rum,
yeah,
Now, we're also assuming that John McClane can survive in the Black Lagoon. He might just go straight under and drown.
No, but he's
No,
from
but he's
the Black
from the Black
Lagoon. He's not
Lagoon.
just
John-
in the
John
Black
McClane.
Lagoon.
So that's
Of
just
the
like
Black
saying
Lagoon.
John McClane from Easter House. It's just a guy where he's from.
No.
The Black Lagoon. I think he's got gills and shit.
Yeah.
So he's basically like,
Yeah.
it's like if
Pretty fucking hardcore. Okay, but remember how much bad mouthing the creature from the Black Lagoon gets
the
from us?
creature from the Bland Lagoon.
Yeah.
Well,
What-
you said it.
What do you guys think? Who would win, Dalek, Bing Crosby, or
I think, well, you know,
McClane?
I think I've never seen the Daleks not be defeated, but I've never seen John McClane not win.
That's true.
My only
Plus he's
thing,
from the Black
I
for
haven't
some
seen any
reason
of the
though,
more recent ones,
for some reason though, I'm thinking that Craig says Bing unleashes super awkward Bowie duet attack. That's exactly what he did. The thing is, I don't know, for some reason I think a Dalek Bing Crosby would be a really nasty piece of business.
With his sack of oranges.
His kids with a sack of oranges.
Yeah, didn't leave a mark.
Bing
And then-
I'm really struggling for creative things to put together.
This is tough. This is a tough game.
Oh, it's a good game. It's a good... Right.
It's great, but I don't know. I'm going to go with the Dalek's going to win, and then you're adding Bing Crosby on top of that because
Not on top of a guy.
yeah, because he's riding him in the battle.
We're talking about a guy that can backflip out at fighter jets and shit like that, And
yeah, no, but like
the Daleks get beaten every time.
But so does the creature from the Black Lagoon. And
He does, but he's got a winner attached to him.
Well,
I think Daleks won that.
I think the Dalek as well. I think Jackie Boy's going for
Fucking
McLean. Jack Reaper, you should do a gay orgy live stream.
Well,
We're thinking of that.
What do people want?
Yes, we need the feedback, mate. That's
exactly.
Yeah, or we could turn the game into, alright, so who is the receiver and who is the giver?
So the loser has to receive.
No, out of Dalek.
This is a Christmas thing.
Out of Dalek, Bing Crosby.
Well, he's got all the attachments, hasn't he? Definitely the Dalek is the giver.
Right, so who are we saying? Are we saying Dalek, Bing Crosby?
Dalek.
I'm outvoted, so.
Right, okay,
Yeah.
Dalek, Bing Crosby, let's do
I
it.
can't see him jumping out any windows.
Can I just say for a second, we are dangerously close to hitting 10 viewers.
Oh!
We're gonna lose 2 viewers now. You've said that.
Say
I
that
know.
right. Okay, let's try again then. Callum? Oh, we need to put a minute. So, John McClane gets to fuck. Where's Dalek, Bing Crosby? So you put it
Over
aside?
here, right, so we just, they are discarded. I've actually
No,
got
no, keep the
one
winners.
of these left over from the last
No,
live
you
stream.
keep the
It
winners.
says, critters.
Keep the winners. Keep the winners. Right, keep the winners, right. So, I'm just doing it right, okay. Choose another one. Don't worry, the whole live stream's not going to be this game.
Headless.
Gliding.
Right, what is it?
Headless.
Right, okay, so he's got headless.
Right, immediately at a disadvantage. But, okay.
Headless.
Fraser Crane. Headless.
What is Fraser Crane without his head?
The reason Fraser Crane is that, first of all, Fraser's one of my favourite TV shows, as is Cheers, but they had loads of Christmas specials, right, okay. I know that's tentative,
I'm gonna
but
try
It's tenuous.
tenuous, sir.
Troll.
I think we should get more
This better be 2.
Just trying to get more me in the frame.
Troll.
Okay, so
Troll.
headless Fraser Crane.
Troll Eddie Murphy.
That is a Eddie Murphy, who played Valentine from Trading Places.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so the trolls are gonna want to make Fraser Crane.
What type of
eat
troll is it though?
Troll 2.
Is he
so-
just like
Oh no, we
mocking?
can't. They're goblins,
Is
aren't
he
they? Troll
mocking?
2. Have you seen Troll 2?
Or is he an actual?
You've not seen Troll 2, have you? I'm
Yeah,
saying no
yeah, I have.
recognition.
Yeah.
Oh
no,
my
I
god!
So
I always thought that guy looked like Colin.
Fucking 11?
11. We've reached the right. So we've got Troll. What did you have again?
Troll Eddie Murphy.
Troll Eddie Murphy
And headless
versus
Fraser Crane.
Headless Fraser Crane. Now that doesn't mean that Fraser Crane's just dead and he's
Yeah.
in his head removed.
By
He has
Troll
the
Eddie
powers of the Headless Horseman.
Mm.
So who
Well,
wins?
I think Fraser Crane
I
would
think, yeah.
immediately bow to stereotypes, and I think a man of that decade would immediately be scared of a black man. So on top of that,
it begins.
on
This
top
is what
of
we said
that,
might happen.
he's a troll. So I think headless Fraser Crane's fucked.
Do you?
I don't know. Troll Eddie Murphy. I don't know. I don't see it.
Headless
I don't
Fraser
see it.
Crane. Sorry, do you know who you're up
I
against?
think well, he's got a horse.
that's a man with intellect, and then he's had that intellect removed.
That's
Now
it.
he's just all.
But does he
base.
carry it? Does he carry his head around under his arm like making wisecracks
If you
and
like.
shit?
If you like.
Well, baby, the blues are calling. Yourselves and scrambled eggs.
Mercy.
On again.
Right. Okay. So who's winning then?
Well, Murphy wins according to Jackie, but I think
Murphy
fair
wins.
enough.
Right. Anyone else got a suggestion? We've got Troll Eddie Murphy versus Headless.
I'm giving you that one, Mark.
Does Troll Eddie Murphy come with Credence Leonora Gielgud? Do you remember Troll 2, the crazy witch
I
lady?
don't remember. How
It's like,
often have you
I am
watched that?
Credence.
Johnny,
I've
into
watched
Martin's
it
deep horror knowledge.
Yeah.
Do you remember that incidental character from 49
If you'd
minutes
seen
in?
it, if you'd seen it, you'd know it.
Are we saying the Troll?
Yeah,
Troll
yeah,
one?
definitely.
Right,
Okay.
okay.
You'll have this shit back.
Take it
No,
back,
no, you
take
need
it
to
back.
keep. You need.
No, but you
Oh,
lost.
right, aye, yeah, keep it.
Oh,
Damn,
this-
relegated.
Right, okay, wait a minute.
Right,
Right,
so
fuck.
keep the winners. Oh fuck's sake, Martin. Right, so
Didn't explain it.
we keep the winners, right, and by the end we're going to have one victor. Well, we do one more.
We've dropped 2 viewers, so let's get it. Keep it going.
Let's see if we can drop another two. Right. Will we do one more and then we'll move on
Yes.
to something else? Right. Okay. Here we go.
Negative viewers, come on.
Negative viewers. Let's say you're -5. Right.
Right.
Fuck's sake. Calm
I'm
down.
excited.
Right,
It's a
okay.
great game,
Vampire.
Vampire. You've got vampire.
Roger Moore. No, you are fucked no matter what you've got.
Vampire.
Roger Moore. Oh no! Oh, it's Roger Murtaugh.
When
Who's that?
Murtaugh from
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon's a Christmas film.
Fuck it.
Right.
Shit.
Is it?
So you've got vampire
It's
Roger
Roger
Murtaugh,
Murtaugh.
who was played by Danny Glover, right?
Mm. I'm getting too old for this shit. Which would be funny if he was a vampire.
Because he'd be really old.
Really old.
Grinch.
I'm
already fucked out.
Speaking of vampires,
wait, Grinch.
Grinch Band-Aids. What?
Band-Aid as in like, as in the musical collective for charity.
Did you foresee this combination?
That's like two diametrically opposed things. The Grinch and a charity festival.
He's instantly negated. He doesn't exist
Oh,
anymore. You
what
put
a
those two together, it's
what a
like
combination.
matter and antimatter.
I put Band-Aid down. I nearly put Bob Geldof, so you would have got Grinch Bob Geldof instead.
It's just had it. He's had it.
Grinch. Oh yeah, you're saying you
Fucked. Is
wanted
it the
Yeah.
two pieces of paper
We're not
destroyed each
even
other?
Vampire Roger Murtaugh. Easy one.
It's the fact that they've just nullified themselves. I'll give you money. I'll take it back.
You end up with a zero-sum game. It's unlike me.
Oh, right, okay. Since we're getting into the variety of things, let's have a little festive cracker pool, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Let's see what this cracker.
So I'll pull with you first.
No, you two.
Right, okay. Mate, may the best man win. That is a look. I mean, I'm just used to grasping this.
Oh, look at this. He's doing the twist
Right, okay.
and all that. He's doing the twist. Oh! You were dying to
Actually,
win.
yeah,
he just
dying
dies
to
there.
win.
I'm just gonna fuck your cracker.
Dying
Right,
to
what
win.
have you got?
Oh, we got a joke. Shh. Come on, let's
Oh
hear a
shit! I
joke.
thought you'd made this up inside. That's
Right.
all right.
No, sorry. I'm not that good.
How do you stop a skunk smelling?
I don't know.
Find out at the end of the show. I'll let you deliver the punchline. You can have the.
Just cut its nose off.
You can kill. Oh, we'll get 10 views. It's up to you to bring us down from there.
How do you stop a skunk smelling?
No, you meant to give the punchline.
Hold its nose. I was just giving a little bit of context. Anyway, what
Laugh
did you
Guys,
get?
come on.
Did you
We
get?
got to go
Yeah,
off.
Did
yeah.
you get a toy? Did you get
We
a toy?
did get. We got a.
Oh,
no, you're not
right,
gonna
no
make this
way we're doing a puzzle live on here. Get that to fuck, no way. But what I do think we should
What
do,
was it though? What was it? What
it's
is it?
too far, it's going. Move on.
Right,
Well,
you need to wear that.
get that hat on.
Is this a hat for Michael size?
The next thing I was going to say, while we've got it, should we try building those snowmen? Because the two of you should try. I'm going to time it. I'll give you both a minute and a half.
Oh, a minute and a
Yeah.
half.
Right, or okay, a minute.
Right. So
right, let me
make
set
your
up.
own foam
Right, so you-
snowman.
You guys get it set up.
Ashen's had these.
There's something
Did it?
really gay
Right,
about this.
right,
Check it
I
out,
haven't
guys.
watched the most recent one.
It was just
This
right
is
there.
incredibly gay.
I think it's just, it's just
It's
you,
just
mate.
me, is it?
Should we not do this then if he's done this or?
No, don't be silly.
I mean that's
No,
all
I
like
didn't do
£2
that.
points.
No, it was like just like it was
Are we-
like a
we
throwaway
go-
thing.
Right, get yours open up. Get
Right.
yourself familiarised with the parts. Okay. Now I'm assuming this doesn't need anything else to build, but I'd like to think so.
I'm sorry, I went immediately for the lowest common denominator.
That's nice.
Someone has had a mistake.
And do you know what? Almost always though, one breast tends to be smaller
There
than
you
the
go,
other.
It's-
Jack Reaper got it right. Cut its nose off.
What's those?
The joke.
He also said Blackula
Oh,
at the top,
oh,
which
yeah.
I never thought about with Danny Glover as a vampire. That's a good point.
Oh.
But then, speaking of vampires, that's what I was just saying. I've just seen What We Do in the Shadows, which is the vampire documentary set in New Zealand, and it's worth a watch.
So you get two of these now. Are these supposed to go together at some point?
Yes.
Or-
Now,
okay, so-
imagine there must be things to put it together.
Right, there is. Well, I think
Is that instructions?
no. I will throw the instructions away.
Right. No. Let me look
This
over
is gonna flounder.
Right.
No, that's part
Why
of the
don't
thing.
you just start timing us and we'll go for it?
Right. Okay.
I'm well. up for
Oh,
this.
good luck, boys. Good luck. Right. The sticky side. Right. I'll read through it. Right. Okay. So show the guys the instructions. Okay. So basically,
Did you get a chance to read
you've
that,
got,
guys?
yeah, they can pause it. You stick the 2 styrofoam pieces together using the double-sided tape,
Got you.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Craig,
So-
Tony Hart's ghost is about to weep.
Ultimately, what it's to look like is that
Stop
there.
fucking cheating.
I'm not cheating. I'm
You
just.
already started.
Just
That's
getting
it, right? Add the final decorations using the adhesive triangles and swirl, right? But I'm not helping you guys, so you guys have got to make the best looking one you can, and I'm going to give you guys
shit.
a minute.
No, you can't give us a minute.
Right.
Give us longer than a minute.
A minute and a half.
Right. Go.
Guys, right, let's find out what people think. A minute or a minute and a half, right? And let's give
build
them a minute and a half to respond
to
to
build
that.
to build a snowman.
Yeah. I think,
Tick tock.
right, I'm
Dead
gonna,
air.
right, a minute and a half then, in the interest of Christmas fairness.
Right. Right. Okay.
Right, okay. So just tell me when you boys are set,
I'm set.
right?
Fucking.
In
Let's do
3, 2, 1, Christmas!
this. Right. What are these?
Right, immediately Michael is floundering.
He had the bits already.
He's already had that
He had-
unpeeled.
oh,
I'm
that's
going to give
bullshit.
Martin a 5
That is-
second. Martin's got to finish 5 seconds before.
Oh,
Michael
5
does.
seconds.
Yeah.
That's great. How
Right.
did you stick them together?
Right, you've got to find the styrofoam. There it is, there, Michael. Brilliant. Okay, so immediately we've got a snowman formed. We're coming in.
No, wait.
Right, that's. I'm going to tell you guys that's 30 seconds.
Right, that's why it should have been longer.
Come on, come on. Keep
Wait,
doing it.
this isn't even sticky. Oh, have I thrown the wrong button?
Fuck me. Guys in the military have already built a rifle.
Right, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So, what do you do with this? Does it just doubled over?
Yeah, come on, keep going.
Wait. No, wait a minute, that can't be right. that can't be right.
Come on, guys, come on.
That won't work. That won't work. Well, it's fucking working now. Right. Start!
Come on.
No, wait, you've not given us long enough.
I'm not interested in that.
How do you stick? How do you stick these?
Alright, guys, come on. Jesus Christ.
I have no idea what I'm doing. What does this even
Martin,
do?
stop.
What does this even do?
Okay, guys, that's us up to now. That was 1 minute 30 exactly. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got going on here. So that's a turnout. Michael actually has affixed something there.
I don't know it.
Can't see it. He chose to adhese the white thing to it, which you can't even tell. Oh, look, that is lovely.
The bonus is it's actually like
Oh,
the thing.
man.
It's.
Jesus Christ. Well, there's all that going to waste, right? So, in the interest of fairness, I'm going to give you, I'm going to give you another...
How did you stick them on? I mean, there's just.
I'm going to go get a beer, so you guys just fucking...
No,
try
don't
and-
Oh
you
fuck!
make
I've broken his eye.
Oh, shit. Right, he's just going to have one wonky eye. That's the
Well,
one.
that went down. Right, we'll go back to that. We'll go back to that.
Shut up, mate. You lost.
We'll go back to that. No, I want another go later.
That's Krypton factor.
Does anyone want any beers or shit?
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
got
yeah.
cider.
What do you want?
Just-
Do
yeah.
you want? You've got enough cider, aye?
Yeah, cider.
You know, guys, alright?
Why does
Are we going to do a
why,
Christmas
Those
reading?
guys
Come on.
need anything?
why is Callum?
They want you want
He's want
beers,
beer.
guys.
You alright?
He's all right.
I'll put some muffins in, guys.
Right. I think we'll have a little read of North Scaringham meets Chester from Birmingham. I mean, as we can see, they're having a party. They're having a party. It's the best night of the year. The Monsters' Big Bash. Mr. Goulberg announced, "We hope the party's a smash." My son Dave.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know. Callum gave it. My son Dave and I welcome all your ghouls here. The crowd is excited. They let out a cheer.
Yay!
Right, I don't know what's happened here. It looks like they're all being a bit xenophobic.
Coming in hot, boys.
A bit xenophobic. But what is this creature? He looks rather odd. It's Callum.
Arrived, I have.
His skin isn't green. He doesn't have claws. You can't see through him.
You
So
don't
he isn't
do
a
that.
ghost. And he seemed to know Dave.
What the fuck?
He seems to know Dave, the son of the host. That's him there.
Shown on the pictures there.
Yeah. Look, that's what I'm saying.
That's
They're all being xenophobic. Look, they're all fucking running away. Is that Dave up there?
I don't know.
Well, right. Just
We're hemorrhaging viewers, guys. Come on.
his name's Jasper. Right, okay. Jasper the ghost from Birmingham. We're nearly finished. Everyone, this is Chester. He's new at my school. Chester said, "Wow, Dave.
I'm amazing at pool.
Your house is so cool." Wait a minute, I've just realised this is all meant to be rhyming.
Yeah.
Fuck
How
me.
can you take a rhyming book and make
And
it?
make it-
Why have you not been
No,
doing it
right.
in the voice of Ice Cube?
Sorry.
Or
Once
Jimmy
they
Savile.
saw the strange creature
You're supposed to
wasn't
do it
a
in Jimmy
threat.
Savile's voice. Look.
They danced to the band. It was the best party yet.
I'll fix it for you,
Having a
Casper.
having a nice week. There's Jasper. No, we don't want to get sued.
Oh shit, is
It's
it Jasper?
Jasper there.
Is he actually called Jasper?
No!
Right, it's Chester, right, okay.
Bigfoot held the pinata filled with a sugary snack.
This doesn't make
Check-
it Jimmy Savile.
It does. That's
Jimmy
all-
voice
that's
was
all
right.
in, all in.
That's more Groucho Marx. Chester broke it wide open with one giant
Is that
quack.
wee boy?
They were. Oh. They were no longer afraid of humans at all. In fact, they'd invite them to the next monster ball. It's all about acceptance, yeah, and love. There's all the monsters playing with their wee pal. Well, thank you very much for that, Callum.
That's no problem. It wasn't actually me, it was Scottish Santa.
So are we just going to put on Alone in the Dark and then fuck off for 2
Yeah.
hours? Is that the next thing?
That was
I wouldn't
lovely.
wish that on them. What have we got next, mate? What else have you got
That
planned
was very
on those games?
Well, I thought I would just sit here.
Get slowly
Cool.
pushed.
Well, that's good because we are 26 minutes in, and I hope you enjoyed that. We've run out of activities.
we got a little bit over excited.
Excited. We have
And,
blown our 26-minute load.
And now we have, right. I do have some other things for us to do, but
Cool.
let's try one more round.
Right, just one more, and then we'll move on.
Right.
Guys, what do you want to see? I'm open.
They're just going to say more gay porn, right? It's a given.
You can see what that is. Just
Yeah.
take it. Just take it.
I didn't
Fucking
see what
take
that is,
it.
but
Right.
right, okay.
What is it? Zombie.
Oh,
We're ready
shit.
to take two.
I didn't
We're
read
ready to-
that one. I didn't read it. Zombie John Wayne.
Right. So Zombie John Wayne. That's quite a combination. What have you got? Can you can beat Zombie John Wayne?
Can
Okay, two
anyone
stuck
beat
together.
Zombie John Wayne?
Slasher,
Right. Panicking.
Tom Hanks.
Oh, no.
Now,
This is-
first thing we
I
have-
don't want to say anything here, but that's a Clash of the Titans. Slasher Tom Hanks versus
Versus
Zombie
Zombie
John
John.
Wayne. Now, why Tom Hanks? Because he was in the Polar Express. Why John Wayne? Because he was in the Three Godfathers, which is a Christmas film.
Yep.
Which not a lot of people know that. If that book was any shitter, it'd be in a septic tank. I didn't write it. I didn't write that book, Jack Reaper.
Why am I dressed as a festive Jedi? Because this was the cheapest thing, right? You guys aren't paying for this
Was
shit.
it the cheapest thing in the pound
just
shop?
wind your fucking neck in.
Is everything not a pound? Can you get?
You can get bargains. Things are sometimes on sale in the Poundland.
Apparently, there's 99p shops.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
they
they
are
are.
for years.
They're
they've
just
been
just there to
I think
fuck
they've
you
opened. I
over.
think they've recently opened the first 98 pence shop. Actually,
No, they
have down south somewhere.
See if
yeah,
you
I've
buy, if you buy 5 items.
So we decided
right,
Slasher Tom Hanks is
no,
winning.
Right,
no,
let's
wait,
do
no,
that.
right.
Right.
Slasher Tom Hanks versus Zombie John
Right,
Wayne.
now, Zombie John Wayne is just going to be, what do you call it? He's just going to be, shuffling. He's not going to be a fast zombie. He's not going to be like a rage one from 28 Days Later. Because John
Yeah.
Wayne never moved
Classic.
fast,
yeah,
ever.
Yeah, but you're on a horse.
Right, well, yeah. But that wasn't down to him.
He took ballet lessons.
Was that what you were looking for
Did he?
earlier, by the way?
No, that was something else, but
okay.
thanks for
Zombie John Wayne or Slasher Tom
See,
Hanks?
Slasher Tom Hanks sounds like a biker. Big
good
Slasher Tom. Big
Which
Slasher
one?
Tom Hanks.
Does John Wayne get his guns? Because that could really put a dampener on his day.
You look like Mama Cass.
Who's Mama Cass?
Do you know not know who Mama Cass is? It's actually
Yeah, thanks
quite
guys, moving on.
good. It's quite good. Well, who are we going for there? Zombie John
Slasher
Wayne.
Tom Hanks.
No, what
really.
are you doing? Don't
Forget
do it. Wait, no, don't.
Right, wait,
don't.
no, look, this is my alternate costume, leave it. Virgin Mary.
Right, okay, good. Right. I mean, Tom
Sla-
Hanks. He's not.
Does
really
Tom
gonna
Hanks
be-
have his yo-yos? From,
Yes.
Tom
Yes.
Hanks.
Tom Hanks. Then.
I'm not a big John Wayne fan, so I'll say Slasher Tom Hanks.
Right, Slasher Tom Hanks then, although I think Zombie John Wayne would fucking take care of business. Right, you need to put that with the winning pile. Where's the winning pile? Where's
Do
the
we
one?
have actually
I
a
don't-
clear
Over here.
defined
Well,
winning
I've
point?
I've just been putting mine one together because everything I draw is a
Oh,
winner.
for fuck, well, we need because we need to fight off.
Oh, it's cool. We'll put them all together. It's fine.
Right.
It's okay. Right. Okay. So what are we moving on to?
So there used to be an old tradition on at Christmas Eve, but at Christmas time of telling ghost stories.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to suggest that we continue that. Don't just start reading. And
No,
go-
no. It's cool. I'm
we
gonna
would,
bring.
we would, what we would do is if any of us have either scary stories that we've heard have happened to people, they don't need to be ghost stories, they can just be, it could be like a kind of urban legend type thing, and just sort of tell them off the cuff, right?
Well, I've got a factual one, but I can wait so we can maybe do some mythical ones first, and then I'll do this one, which will shit you up.
Right, okay,
Because it fucking happens. So
that sounds good. Right, okay, so we're back to 11. we're
right,
going
we're
strong.
fucking, we're going
Right,
through the
so
roof.
this happened to my dad. Now I feel like I've maybe told this story before. Like I maybe told you guys. I don't know, but I don't think I've told all of you. Anyway, so
Stand by.
when my dad was a kid, he caught polio, and he was very very ill from it, and he spent 7 years in a hospital.
7 years.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very nice, does it?
No.
Right, a place called Mearns Kirk. It's out in Newton Mearns.
Okay.
And when he was there in one of the wards that he was staying in, he used to see someone standing at the end of his bed.
A nurse.
And a nurse. And what he got told was that, as you hear in a lot of places, the Grey Lady is what they called her,
Right.
that she used to come and visit people. Callum, are you dressing up as the Grey Lady?
No, I'm changing.
You're Jason.
I'm just changing myself. I'm just creating this lovely
Anyway,
pashmina.
so you're ruining the atmosphere, both
Sorry.
of you. I'm never doing this with you again. So anyway, my dad used to wake up at night and he would see someone standing, sort of an indistinct figure standing at the end.
It
of
wasn't
his
that
bed.
he wasn't at the
And he'd always
Savile
remember.
Children's
No,
Hospital.
no.
Now then, Mr. Whitehouse, how
my,
we doing?
my dad's 67.
Cool.
Right. So he wasn't not then.
I know Jimmy Savile was not interested.
Jimmy would not have an interest in this.
A 67-year-old boy.
did he not shag corpses at one
Yeah,
point?
well, that was an old rumour. Not my dad, Jimmy Savile.
Jesus.
Anyway, so
Jimmy who?
can I finish this fucking story? So Jimmy's not my dad. Right?
You're gonna kill me,
That's
aren't
the
you?
twist. Jimmy Savile's Mike's dad.
My dad used to wake up and he used to see this figure, not Jimmy Savile. They used to call him the Grey, not Jimmy Savile, standing somewhere at the end of his bed, an indistinct form, and he used to always remember the eyes staring at him intently, right? So he would complain about it a lot.
Okay.
He was very, very young at the time. He would stop it. He would complain about it a lot, and he would say to the nurses, and they just thought that my dad was seeing things. You know, he was a young child. I think he was only about 5 years old or something like that. So he kept saying, "No, I keep waking up and I keep seeing these two eyes, like just staring at me, just not staring at me, but just staring at me intently, and it's really frightening."
Yeah.
So this went on for ages. They didn't believe my dad. So it turned out weeks later that they caught a prowler, and there was a guy staring through the window at the end of his bed, just across from his bed, and he just always remembered the eyes staring at him. So my dad thought he was seeing something weird, but as a kid he couldn't really put together what it was.
Just some old guy
But it
wanking
was
at
a
the
guy.
bottom of his head.
It was a guy that they caught who was an actual prowler who deliberately went to a children's hospital, staring in the windows. Probably.
Gary made a very good
we are
point.
big fans. We
Jimmy
are big
Savile
fans.
as a running.
Yeah,
demon.
Gary, you're absolutely right about that. He is. He's a sponsor. No, he's not.
Fuck.
He is the gas.
Well, he made it so that we could have a live stream. We wrote into him and said, "Can you fix it for us to have a live stream?" Well, have you got a story or Sapphire in? Or?
Well, my next door neighbours. The house
current
got
or old or
current.
Oh, okay.
The house got broken into.
okay.
That's it. That's a bit scary. That's the end of the story.
What did you get? Like
I think
Is that's the story?
That's the story. I
That's
don't
the
have a
fucking-
scary story.
that's
I
the
don't
fucking
have a
story.
don't have a story.
You don't
I don't
know
have a
anyone.
story.
You've
I
never
don't-
been at anything and someone said, "Oh, this happened to my
there's a-
friend."
People
You know,
I hear a bunch of shite like yours
Yeah.
and I forget it. It's like
That's not shite. That happened.
that's a bunch of
Oh,
shite.
there was this guy in my village called Slenderman. He's always causing fucking bother. Well, I've got one that's real.
Right.
Now, so that I keep it factually accurate, because this isn't a made-up story. Not that yours was, but
Wasn't made up.
No, it's cool. Well, mate, how can we trust you?
happened.
How can we trust him considering all the stuff that he makes up? You know, but I mean, was that an inspiration for Mr. Leaves?
No.
See, someone found the
Brianna
story.
Blankenship has just used a wee ghost emoticon.
Where the hell
which
did
is
you get
awesome.
that?
Yeah,
I don't
no.
know. I just like the name.
She sent
If someone has
it
let us
for
know
it.
how. Yeah, that's.
Aye, how
pretty
do
good.
you do the ghost emoticon?
Oh, it must be one of the things. Must be.
Must be one of the
Must
things.
be one of the things. Right.
Actually,
Okay.
I hadn't thought about that. Do you know what? That probably was why I wrote Mr. Leaves, because my dad told me that story for years, and it is very, very similar.
Unraveling Michael like a fucking puzzle on a daily basis. Yeah. Okay. So my one is James Douglas, the third Marquess of Queensberry.
Right.
This guy that lived in Edinburgh, right? Boo hiss.
His name
Which is the capital of Scotland, but it's capital in
Edinburgh.
name only. Exactly. Right. Okay. So basically, he was a Scottish nobleman, and he was the eldest son to survive in infancy of James Douglas, the second Duke of Queensberry. Stories describe him as an imbecile and violently insane. Wait till it gets into it. Right, so basically, they called him. They said that he was violently insane, and they kept him in under lock and key from childhood underneath the Scottish Parliament complex. Right. Okay, so
Why is that funny? That's
exactly right. Okay, so essentially, what happened is right during the Act of Union there was this disruption, right, and the results resulted in him escaping. Right, so he was 10 years old. He got out, slaughtered a young scullion in the house's kitchen and roasted him alive in a spit in the oven in the kitchen, where he was discovered. He's most well known as the cannibalistic idiot, which I fucking
That
love.
sounds like a combination of that game.
I know it's
Cannibalistic idiot.
So that's it. So the oven, you can actually go and visit the oven where he roasted.
I'm a
This is the
victim.
cannibalistic idiot's oven.
Yeah.
Everyone step inside and have a look.
But yeah, so at
Fantastic.
the age of 10 years old, broke out, grabbed another boy, and then roasted him alive and ate him. And they came down the stairs to find him, and they went, "Oh fuck, who's let him out?"
He's making soap.
It's just,
That's your story.
you know,
I was thinking.
Sorry, well, it's
now,
better than
he
Martin's.
built that up from. Aye, well, Martin's involved. I had a neighbour that get broke into.
That's a bit
the
scary,
house
isn't
or the neighbour. This guy broke into my neighbour.
Shit happens. Shit happens. Right. Okay. Will I tell another one, or will we move on to something else and go back
No,
to the
give us
stories?
another one.
Right. Okay. So this one. Kind
What about Chester?
No, it's nothing to do with Chester or Jasper. So this one happened sort of indirectly to me. That doesn't make sense. Does it really indirectly happen to? I used to work in a nightclub in the south side of Glasgow called The Shed. Used to be the.
That was fucking horrific.
Shut up! It was good, and it used to be. Apparently, it used to be called the Marlborough or the Marlborough Hotel or something like that. Anyway, there was a story which said that years and years previous, before that nightclub opened up, when it was some sort of social club or a sort of old hotel
YMCA
or some description, yeah, and that one of the maids that worked there fell pregnant, and obviously in those days that was a great shame. So it was to one of the managers who ran the place, and he disowned her because obviously making someone pregnant out of wedlock and all that as well wasn't looked upon too fondly.
What an idiot
Anyway,
she was.
so the story is that the girl threw herself out of a window up in one of the top levels of the building, committed suicide. So I was told this story after working there for a little while, and we used to go up. There was two bars. There was the main bar downstairs. Well, there's 4 bars downstairs, and then there was one bar upstairs. Funnily enough, called the Loft, and in there, it had a very creepy atmosphere. It had a very sort of strange vibe to it.
There was
and-
also a restaurant upstairs.
Yes.
The only thing you didn't want to try was the creepy pasta.
and the food.
Oh, well done. Well done. Well
Oh
done.
god, just that's it. No more live streams. And it was a very you know, I'm quite skeptical about these things, but it was a very creepy place. And a lot of the staff, I used to have to send some of the staff up to clean upstairs when we were too quiet just to have them do things. It sounds a
You'd
bit
say
rude.
no because you were
Right.
Just 'cause
shit
you
scared
had
to go
power.
upstairs.
And they got to the point where they didn't want to go up if it was just one of them on their own. The people were like,
They just
"That's
didn't like
the
you
two of
telling them what to do,
Yeah,
mate.
probably. So anyway, one day I used to walk around up there during the day shifts, and all the windows were blocked off.
Skiving bastard.
So it was completely dark inside, and it was a very, very creepy place. One day I came in for the day shift, which is when you would take in all the deliveries, and it was one of only 2 times I can remember being late for work. So I come into work, a bunch of the oh, that's my phone with a geeky Star Trek sound. I walked in, and a group of the boys that would do the deliveries were already there, and one of them was sitting down and sort of shaking his head and seemed really frightened, and he was a lad who normally would be really reliable, and he was not a sort of flaky person at all, very actually the complete opposite. And I asked what the problem was, and they said look in the bar upstairs. So I walked into the bar, and there was broken glass everywhere, and one of the big beer cages that we would lift all the crates in and move them around the club, it was sitting next to the bar. So I asked them, I said, what happened? Why is there glass everywhere? Now, we would have staff drinks. We had staff drinks the night before, and all the glasses that we'd used were up on top of the bar.
Yeah.
And he said he was walking across the bar with the cage. He felt as if something bars him to the side and then rammed the cage off the bar, and then when it looked as if someone put their arm through all of the glasses. No, but there was no one there. So obviously you would think this guy's full of shit. He's done this by accident. And he's blaming it on Jasper, right? So I was kind of excited because I'm really interested in these sorts of things, because I knew there's video cameras.
Michael went home.
You fired him, and then
I remember this. Michael went home, got his PKE meter and his proton pack, and came in a boiler suit and just said, "Give me about 10 minutes."
I like to imagine it was those kids proton packs.
Yeah, it's a kid's Ghostbuster suit that came to here.
The one that remember they had like the big foam thing that stuck at the end that was supposed to
finish.
Stand back, madam.
Anyway, I went upstairs to the general manager, who was in there a lot of the time on her own, and I said to her, look, this lad's saying all this has happened, and if that's actually been caught on video footage, because the guy actually said to me, go check the video.
He's all Casper, woo!
Right.
Putting his arm through the balls.
I just see the guy doing it. I was possessed. And he was absolutely adamant. He said no. He said that's what happened. Look at the video footage, at the security footage. So I went upstairs, and I was really excited. I said to the general manager, I was like, I need to see the video footage because I want to see if this was caught on camera, if the guy's telling the truth. And she wiped the tape without looking at it.
Because she was pregnant by the ghost.
yeah.
I got it!
Because
the ghost was just
I
rattling.
always remember she turned round to me and she said, Michael, I don't believe in ghosts, but I'm up here on my own all the time.
So she's never gonna know nothing
So
to ever.
I'd rather.
But surely that's worse. Surely not knowing's worse.
Yeah, well, I think that for me, but for her, no. For her, she was like, I just would rather not know. And she said, if I saw.
Do you know there's a £1 million prize for proof of the is it James Randi's got a $1 million
What? Who?
$1 million
Randy?
prize
Who's James
for.
I don't know who James Randy is.
Who's James Randy?
You need to. I'm going to say educate yourself, but educate yourself to who James
that
Randy
totally,
is, because there's loads of.
Educate yourself.
I don't mean
son.
that. I mean I just watched loads of stuff because he's a
Who's
really
James
interesting
Randy?
guy. He does a lot. He's basically
He
a debunker.
debunks a lot of
I
stuff.
don't agree with him in a lot of stuff, but he's
Where's
He's
he
got a
got-
bad attitude, but
where's
a
he
lot of
got
stuff's
$1
quite
million
interesting.
from?
Yeah.
So
He's got $1 million.
He's got $1 million.
Because he knows if somebody proves the supernatural is going to be all kinds of TV money and magazine money and research.
Guys, if you're having to fucking pay for Christmas, get out there and get ghosting.
have you never seen the video? There's a video where James Randy, and it's the guy who's dressed up in like the kung fu outfit from like the 70s, and he's got this trick where it's like a book. It's like the yellow pages.
Yeah.
The deer hunter look.
That's a good point, actually. In tribute to Alan, I will do the deer hunter. Give me
No, is this not the deer hunter look with the bandana and shit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know, but give us a chance.
Alright,
Keep
fair enough.
talking amongst yourself.
Anyway,
Is that the end
well,
of the story?
I was talking to you because you don't know who James Randy is.
Yeah, no, I'm coming back.
There's this video.
Shit.
Cam nearly fell. There's this video where it's
Are
a
you
guy
touching
dressed. There's a guy dressed in a kung fu outfit, and he's got the book of yellow pages, and he's moving the pages with his hands. That's what he says he's doing. And
Right.
James Randi.
He's blowing on the paper.
Yeah, but,
Can you
but
be
it's really
Vietnamese?
controlled. It's really controlled. You're not fucking listening. Give me the gun.
Be
Give me the gun.
Vietnamese.
Give me the gun. Give me the.
Now! Chairman, now!
Right. Okay. Sorry.
Ta-da!
No, you need to go. You need to be like. Hello, I'm just trying to grab you.
I'm gonna go get some more beers.
No, stop it,
Mike,
Stop
you
it.
know what needs to happen?
Sorry, we shouldn't have had a couple of drinks before this started. Probably.
Should have had more.
So, because I did a video the other day which was about the sort of scariest story that you'd heard, sort of real true life story or one that's sort of urban legend.
Well, I told you that story from my childhood, didn't I?
Oh God, we all wept. We're like, Martin, I'm so sorry. No,
But it was okay.
My
So
penis wept.
Oh. Right.
1 second, guys.
Okay. Right. So what?
Okay, so when I was a little boy, I used to sit in one corner of the room and play with my toys, and I used to sit and talk to myself, as kids do. And we're talking about it was probably about 2 years old, something like that. But one day I was sitting playing with my toys, and I turned to my mum and I said, I can't remember the name of the guy. It was like Billy died over there, just completely out of the blue. And she thought that's really bizarre. Why would he say that? Why would he say that?
So
That's
creepy.
really odd. And and the weird thing is, I have this very, very vague memory of watching an old guy in a grey jumper eat his dinner in the living room. An old guy I've never met. Right, anyway, then that might just be bullshit. Right, but anyway, months later, my mum had forgotten all about it. Months later, she was the little old lady that lived next door was really sick. I think she was dying or something. I don't know. But she mentioned my mum. Yeah, it was years ago. About 28 years ago. But anyway, so my mum was like helping her out, sort of doing shopping and stuff for her, and she was in her house one day and she happened to mention. That's right, yeah. she just happened to be in this woman's house one day, and she happened to mention the previous people that lived there. I can't remember if the name was right or not, but basically she said, "Oh yeah," and what name did I use? Billy. Okay, so she said, "Oh yeah, Billy that used to live in the house."
Billy used to masturbate in that corner.
Yeah,
He used to
that's
masturbate
right.
in
Yeah,
that
well,
corner.
I'm sure he did, because Billy, who lived in the house previously, had, I think it was lung cancer or something, but basically
So he's obviously a masturbator.
Billy's a masturbator sort of name. Isn't it? Anyway, he was very, very sick, and he was no longer at the kind of end when he was dying. He was no longer able to climb the stairs to his bedroom to sleep. So Callum, I'm trying to tell a story here, right?
Now you know how it feels.
So basically, the guy had died in the living room. He brought his bed downstairs in that corner and had died. That was his name. Probably heard my mum, the woman say it to my mum before my mum forgot about it.
It's interesting.
That's me debunking my own story.
What was you had something? Was there not something in your house with like a toy?
Oh yeah. Like basically, my parents have got a house. Still got it. It's quite a few hundred years old now. It's been a few things. It's been a hotel. It's been the station master's house because there's a railway next to it. And the previous owner of the house, an old woman, actually died in my room. And I know that would shit some people up, but I was just like, come ahead. Let's take that.
Where is this old bitch? Come ahead.
I mean, if you think about it, right? I mean, like most houses in Scotland are probably going to be maybe 100 years old. There's probably someone going to have died in every room. Maybe not this one. This is a new build.
Yeah, well,
most houses.
That's why we got
it
cheap, mate. That's why we got it cheap. Kill the
massacre.
Kill the old people. They just wouldn't take 20 grand. So anyway, there used to be this really weird toy that would appear, and he was beige in colour, and it was like it was almost like a boar, like an Afrikaans, like an Afrikaan from South Africa, like a mana. He had a really strange head, and he had some kind of lederhosen.
Right.
And it was the strangest toy ever, and
we fucking dropped into 7 people.
Yeah, no,
Callum's been telling this story.
That was before I started talking. So all of a sudden, this thing would just start appearing around the house, and there was no rhyme or reason to it. I would put it in one room, and it would just appear in the other, and it would constantly follow me around. And once I got to a certain age, I just couldn't find it anymore. It just stopped appearing. And I never really moved it that much. I would just kind of put it in slightly different places. I would maybe, if it was on the floor, I would put it up on the shelf or whatever. But no one else. Well, that was the thing. I spoke to other people about it.
Little shit! I'm just going to put this there.
I would speak to other people about it, and no one had any recollection of ever seeing this thing. Even though I was sure that I pointed it out to people, but no one ever remembered seeing it. And the spooky South African continued to haunt me for many years until he fucked off.
With his racism. Where's Martin went?
You can't do that, you're black.
Hush.
So, in the interest of letting Martin's bladder not explode, what should we do? We've got all manner of things that we could do.
Try not be a racist South African. That's probably a good.
Aye, come on.
Good bit.
Let's not be a racist South African. It's ingrained into the culture.
It's not ingrained into the. Right. We're going to have
Moving on.
Yes. Right. Well, do you want to do another?
Do whatever we want. We've got games. We've got.
Let's try.
Do you know what, mate? See, in the interest of fairness and the time that Martin's away, what can you do to your snowman?
Oh fuck! That's
Right.
like...
Come on.
Why? How do you?
Let the people see. Bring it up. Hold it
Oh
up.
wait,
For
how do you stick these on? That's what I was trying to figure out. And oh wait,
guys, keep it entertaining in the comments. That's what I'm liking, because as a matter of fact, it actually makes this live stream a shitload better.
more entertaining than us. Right, there's nothing to stick anything on with. Look.
But you're black, it's right. You're black. You don't want to go to South Africa.
Stop it!
They'll do that in the comments.
That doesn't mean you just don't just repeat something that someone says.
Why? Well, subscriber. Out of interest, how many people have seen our new short film that we did recently that there's zero racism really in it? Let us know if you've seen it and if you liked it. That is looking good. That is looking tidy, mate. I love that. Shit, here comes Martin.
Martin, where did you get the bits to stick?
Martin's still got that gun, branding it like a phallic
instrument. Where did you get the
instrument.
bits to stick things to?
The back peels off.
Of the eyes?
Of everything, yeah.
Why do I make... Well, mine's defective. Because I did that. I did that, and it doesn't...
Shite live streamer blames the snowman.
Oh no, wait a minute, you're right. Right. There you go. Progress. Wait a minute. Ah! Right, progress.
How did you make a hinge?
I just stuck it.
Right.
Thank you very much. Jackie Boy's just saying he enjoyed the film. Thank you, Jackie. Martin, if you go and watch the film, there's a bit where
I'm wearing lipstick.
Yeah, well,
yeah. That's right, yeah.
I didn't want to say anything about that.
He's got like a mouthful of fake blood, right, that he spews up.
Gemma said I looked like I was kissing trannies in the bins. That was their exact words.
Right, yeah, so basically, Martin had to have a mouthful of that fake blood, and I remember the first time he got it, that we got it out of Poundland and it was real shit stuff.
That's
yes,
the stuff
that is the stuff there. It literally says fake blood on it, right? And basically Martin was like, "Oh, don't worry, this tastes like raspberry." Took a full gobful of it, and then was standing there going, "Shit." And then had to spew it all up.
If you've never tried fake blood sangre falsa, it basically tastes like washing up liquid.
Yeah,
washing up liquid.
You said
nothing.
it was a combination of washing up liquid and nothing, so I think that's probably just washing up liquid, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, but it doesn't. It's got the consistency of washing up liquid, but it's not got that.
Do you know what? Everyone loves a trier.
That is the thing. He's met a snowman and.
Hang on, right. Hold that for a second. I just need to very quickly try something. Hang on.
Dead air, Callum.
Yeah, dead
I know.
air. I know.
Guys, talking about yourself.
Mom,
No pressure, but quickly talk.
What's your favourite type of underwear?
Right, okay, no, go, right, we're ready. Hopefully this video.
Get it up there now. I see someone
Oh shit. Pulling my cat. Wait, keep going. Where's the eyes?
God, just when you thought the viewing couldn't get any worse, shit.
I know. That was
Rihanna says that there's capsules of fake blood that actually taste like cherries.
Yeah, see, the stuff I'd tried before was actually, it was like proper Halloween fake blood, and it was basically like raspberry sauce. You're supposed to be able to put it in your mouth if you were going as the vampire. You know, you got it with a set of fake teeth.
Guys, fake blood?
I know.
Fake blood?
Fake
Passing
blood,
it around.
anyone? Yeah.
Just the Rangers and our there. Cherry flavour.
child's torture.
Nice. I think we've got a lighter here somewhere, so maybe the live stream could only
If you
get
got like
better.
a metal tray or something, we could actually torch it there.
Well,
the finale of the live stream.
that's only if the live stream gets that bad.
We've had enough trouble with fire effects in the past, mind you. So
He's good. He was in the last live stream. He's a champ. His little light up eyes.
Oh, I wish it was real.
Right.
No, it is real. It's not.
Next thing. Next on the agenda.
Next agenda. Do we have any games we could play?
Games.
Yeah. Well,
Video games.
well, don't say that my game's not a real game. It's a real game.
No, that's cool. Right, lift up all the games. There's a selection of games there, and we'll let people vote on what they want to do.
Okay.
Shit. Okay, so
You've got Mace: The Dark Age on
Let's
the
hold it up.
N64.
that's kind of like a fighting game with horror characters. Now,
Oh, I'm voting for this right out.
Doom 64.
Yeah. Oh.
Now, there's this game called Geist. These are like properly fucking old games, right?
is
as
this where
can
you
see-
ripped the gas off of?
No, this is still this is still in the cellophane, as you can see. So I'm half tempted to let you guys just vote.
What,
so I have
what do
to
we think of
open
the new
this up.
What
Terminator
type
and
of game
Star
is that?
Wars trailers, guys? What do we think of the new Terminator and Star Wars trailers?
Terminator, Muff, Star Wars. Let's give
Alright,
them a good chance, because when I saw those X-wings coming
Although-
across, I was
although-
like, "Go on, JJ!"
guys, both of those trailers are made to look like fucking Citizen Kane next to the new Jurassic Park trailer.
Aye, that was
It's
a
fucking
that was-
terrible.
I was really.
And we like Chris Pratt.
Yeah, I was really.
This is the
disappointed.
Chris
But
Pratt fan
but
club.
the thing is, though, it genuinely could be the killing of him, because like he's just got to
going
that
to
point
into-
where he's a
yeah,
man, and all of a
True
sudden
dramatic, yeah.
Jurassic Park 4.
I see this an ending in a flaming sacrifice to Shandy Rock. Alan, we were half tempted earlier on to go out and do it. Shandy Rock is a fantastic rockery arrangement just outside the window of my flat, and we've had many a drinkage on it, and it's
Drinkage?
beautiful.
That's where I
I don't think I've ever
discovered
drunk in
tequila.
Yes, you have.
Yes, you
On your
have.
birthday.
Yes, you have.
No, we did.
sat-
Oh, out
we
there.
sat- yeah.
We sat- right. Oh,
What,
right.
what do you think Shandy
thought-
Rock
I thought
is?
you
You
meant
think
the
it's
one-
actually a peach?
I thought you meant the one, you know, the kind of little garden up in.
Oh no!
I think Shandy
Right.
Rock sounds like an
Can I say something quickly to Gary with the
sitcom.
Terminator trailer? The edit in that bit where they say they were waiting for the young Arnie to come back in time, and they're like, "Oh, we were ready for him," and all of a sudden, old Arnie appears with a shotgun.
How is this finishing
Which was
up?
fucking useless against the original Terminator. So why didn't
Although-
you not just turn
although
up?
I will say,
with a rocket
although
launcher?
what's
I will
interesting
kill you,
about
John.
No, but
I will kill you.
What's interesting about that though is if you watch the first Terminator film, Reese takes down the Terminator with like 6 or 7 shotgun blasts, knocks him out for
Aye.
about a goody
Yeah.
well. Whereas in Terminator 3, the Terminator holds up like a 20-ton blast
Blaster.
door while killing a TX with the other hand while getting blown
With his
up
last
and
power cell,
surviving.
so he was running off.
You know,
the last power cell in his
there's
ball
no
sack.
fucking consistency in this film.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, that fucking fantasy robot shit, man. Fucking just get the science,
Yeah.
get the science right. Right, so
Yeah,
what are we
yeah.
doing? Doom 64 probably, because
I would say
I'm going to keep this and open it on a day where you guys deserve it. You're going to need to take the SCART cable out and plug it into the N64. Right, stand by. We're
Where's
gonna,
the technology?
Hold on.
Where's the SCART?
it's in the back of the GameCube. Shit.
Why don't we? Do we still have the outtakes from
Stand by, guys.
last film?
Yeah.
Could we show
but
that at some point? It'd be pretty funny.
maybe. Picture lower
Martin, you were
right.
continually racist in the outtakes, I don't think. we can do
What?
Exactly. You big racist.
Right.
So to speak.
that. So, ready for some Doom 64.
Yeah,
I love
I'm
Doom.
very close
My
to it.
geekiest claim to fame is being the British captain of the Doom...
Doom Captain!
Of the Doom...
Oh,
British
fuck.
Doom team.
Wait, that's not right. Hang on, guys.
Do you win it?
Yeah, we beat some really good teams.
What do we need?
Oh.
I was pretty geeky back in those days. I still am.
Look at this. We're just flying about all over the screen.
Hey!
Hopefully this does well. Right, okay, let's bring that up. Have you got that plugged in? Let's hope that this fucking works a billion. Oh shit. Michael, have you got all that plugged in?
Yes.
Right, turn the N64 on. Is it on? Is it on?
It's on now.
Well, we're playing GameCube.
Oh, well, we might not be.
I don't think we're playing anything.
Oh fuck, that was the site. Oh, we might have fucked the picture. Hold on. We might not. These guys might not be getting anything.
Oh! I'm really sorry about this, everyone.
Sorry, guys. No games.
Right, is that it then? Is that it?
That's it.
Well, that went well.
That went well.
That went
We need
really,
to find
really well.
another way of doing this because for some reason it seems to fucking go to fuck. So turn the N64
Oh,
off.
goodness
It's just-
sake. I wanted to play Doom.
For a minute there, it does it.
Right. Another round. Where are they?
There's Jackie Boy. Right, Jackie Boy. Safe journey up the road, mate.
No worries, mate. Thank you very much for turning up, as always. Much appreciated. Right,
Cheers, Jackie.
here we go. Have you kept the winners together?
And out of interest, by the way, Gary, I actually think that... Oh, God, what's her name? I actually think she's more attractive than Linda Hamilton. I never found Linda Hamilton very attractive.
I did. Right, go.
Amelia something is her name. Guys, put it in the comments. You've got Google.
Right, who have you got?
Right. Vengeful Spirit.
Of.
No, it's just Vengeful Spirit.
Scrooge.
Vengeful
The Vengeful Spirit
Scrooge
of
versus
Blob.
Blob.
Harris, no, Bill Murray.
Blob Bill Murray.
So we've got Blob Bill
Fuck's
Murray.
sake, that's me.
We've got Blob Bill Murray versus the Vengeful Spirit of Scrooge.
I don't think they could harm each other.
Blob Bill Murray?
How is he going to hurt a vengeful
Can we
spirit?
stop? Can we stop? What version of Blob is it? Is it the original version or the remake that was like acid and just melted everything?
Well, the original did that as well.
Aye.
Not to the same extent though, did he? Like the second one was fucking
Did he?
brutal.
Like
it was-
Blobby-
it wa-
Blobby
aye,
Jones.
The remake had like a lot more
Like fucking
Eh,
They showed
Test
more
effects,
gore,
yeah,
but
but it was basically
It's
the same thing.
aye.
just digest people. Right.
Yeah,
So, who's going to win?
the Blob.
The Blob's going to beat the Vengeful Spirit
How
of Ebenezer
is
Scrooge.
it's intangible.
But the Blob's fucking.
Oh,
Bill
Scrooge
Murray.
is-
The vengeful
so
spirit of
it
Ebenezer
was-
Scrooge is going to
Yeah, the Blob,
shake
Bill
his
Murray-
fist at the
wait
Blob.
a minute. Seen the remake? Could the Blob not turn into people? Or am I thinking of something else?
You're thinking of the thing.
Oh, he thinks he's people. No, but like the vengeful spirit of Scrooge would have to.
Maybe think of Atlantis.
No, but that would have to suggest that he never actually redeemed himself. And
Yeah.
there's a version of a Christmas
No,
Carol
no.
where
What
Scrooge is
happened?
just a
No,
bastard.
what happened with Ebenezer Scrooge was that he was visited by the three ghosts at Christmas.
Uh-huh.
He then dedicated the rest of his life to being good, and then when he died,
He still got fucked in
he
the
still
ass.
got fucked. And he was raging. He was absolutely raging.
Okay, so what's he going to do? Shake his ghostly fist at the Blob?
Right, okay,
And
so
the Blob's
the-
going to
the
roll.
Blob-
They're not going to harm
right,
each other.
okay,
they're
Assuming
not-
he's tangible, the Blob's won.
Right, okay, let's say that the Blob wins.
But
it.
how does the Blob win? Physically, how's the Blob going to win that?
Look,
How describe to me how
because his
describe
molecular,
how the Blob.
he's got a molecular structure which phases. There you go. Right,
The fuck does that mean?
right. Here you go.
Jack Reaper, I love you, man.
And our tits and gash. That's lovely.
I know. Speaking of which, Amelia Clark's like got it out.
Are you just
Every
having now
ti-
a conversation?
Yeah, no,
about-
it's seriously, Amelia Clark's got it out every 10
No,
minutes.
not
of
you.
Game of
Wait,
Thrones.
wait,
just
no.
Right, okay.
Right, who have you got?
Shit.
It's a proper
Now,
sign.
I'm not sure how this can come in advance of anything, but we've got Of Christmas Is Yet to
Right,
Come.
So it's going to be. Read that out first.
George Bailey.
George Bailey
of Christmas Is Yet to Come. Right.
That's a very
You've got-
abstract foe, isn't it?
And you've
Jesus. This is like fighting the Twilight Zone again.
Undead mummified.
got
Are you
undead.
still getting paid by
You've
Fox?
got undead. No, undead mummified.
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh,
it's
Jesus
undead
fucking
mummified
Christ.
Hugh Grant versus what did we say? It was
Ghost of Christmas.
no,
No.
The name
Wait,
first.
wait. I can't even find it. Christmas is yet to
No,
come of George Bailey.
No, George Bailey.
George Bailey of Christmas is yet to come.
Right, okay.
So what that means is he basically redeems himself and then ultimately just goes back to his old ways.
So much
Boris
like
No,
Scrooge.
George Bailey doesn't. If George Bailey went back to his old ways, then he's just a good man.
No, he doesn't. He gets Bing Crosby's
Right,
sack of
suicide.
oranges and just starts.
There was a sequel made in the 80s. There was a film made in the, I forget what it was called.
There's one.
If you got IMDb, you can look it up. But there was a sequel,
Clarence.
and yeah, it's called Clarence. That's right. Yeah, and in that,
It's original.
George Bailey ended up committing suicide anyway, and that's why he's back.
Yeah,
trying
but
to save
it's
someone
a
else.
regional detective show, isn't
It's
it?
his
No,
granddaughter.
it's a one-off.
George Bailey's
It's a one-off.
granddaughter.
It's. I mean, I can't think of any way they could have shat over
Oh,
the original
Catherine's
film
film.
more.
Other than colorising it. Needlessly.
Actually,
It's a
the
good
colorisation,
colorisation, but
bit,
it's not
yeah.
really needed.
It's my favourite film. It's Wonderful Life.
It's a good
I know,
film. I've been to see it a few
cliche.
times.
The colorised
Yeah,
version.
No, the 3D version.
Yeah.
The dead-
IMAX! Sweeping in on George Bailey's balls.
Starring Dennis Quaid. Right. Okay. So who's winning?
Who was it again? Undead
Mummified Hugh
I
Grant.
don't imagine
from
Undead
Love
What the
Actually.
fuck is Undead Mummified Hugh Grant gonna do?
Right, now, because think about it. No. 2 seconds. Right.
If we confront him and he'd be like,
Yeah, right. Now, he's mumbly enough, but then he's bandaged. So he would be mumbly from the bandages and then going.
Right, Gary
George
says,
Bailey's gonna run away down Main Street.
George has
away
the
from
help
him.
of all the townsfolk of Bedford Falls
That's
to kick
true.
the fuck out of the zombie. I think Gary's.
Hugh Grant
Yeah, Hugh
is
Grant can go
Gary,
fuck himself.
you
fucking out
mate,
here, mate.
You've won a watch.
Yeah,
You've won a watch,
yeah.
mate. That watch is coming to you courtesy of Michael.
Will we do one more?
So put that gun down.
No, I'm
Will we do one more?
compensating.
No,
myself.
hey!
That doesn't go first.
Put it back.
Right, okay.
Yeah, blow his elbow off. Right.
Right. I need that. Plague. Bob Cratchit.
Plague. Right, Plague.
Tiny Tim's fucked it off. Tiny Tim gets the plague off.
Plague Bob Cratchit versus
Chopper.
Chopper.
Chopper Tiny Tim.
Chopper what?
Chopper Tiny Tim.
Chopper Tiny Tim.
It's a father-son match here. Plague Bob Cratchit.
I don't even think Chopper Tiny
Versus
Tim need to do it.
Chopper
Chopper just die
Tiny
in the
Tim.
plague.
Right, now, are you talking about Chopper as in the Australian criminal?
Yeah, okay.
As in-
yeah.
Oh, Keith seems to have done himself a mischief. Right. Okay, yeah. Well, now, adding Chopper Harris into the mix makes him pretty fucking deadly. But he's still Tiny Tim, at which point Bob Cratchit, all he needs to do is sweep his crutches away, plague to finish. Plague Bob Cratchit.
But does Bob Cratchit have the plague, or does he
Mate,
give
he's
the
fucking
plague?
plague Bob
Would
Cratchit.
Plague Bob Cratchit kill his son?
Would Bob Cratchit expect his son to be Chopper secretly?
Chopper, Tiny Tim, maybe.
You know, get close on his wee crutches and then
Just
fuck
fucking
you!
shanked. Take that gun off him. He's
I'm having too much
going
fun, man.
mad.
It's brilliant.
Tiny Tim, not so tiny after
Yeah,
all.
no, remember his porn star
Fucking
career?
right, yeah.
Oh,
That's why he had the
come on
crutches,
now.
because he couldn't walk.
Oh, come on now, that's terrible. It's a
Boom.
child.
Exactly.
wrong with you?
That's what was wrong with
No,
it.
no, not in those films. He's not.
Right, who's winning?
Fucking. As soon as you put in Tiny
Chopper,
Tim,
Tiny Tim. Come on.
as soon as you put in Tiny Tim, he's just like he immediately detracts from everything else.
Right, so Chopper, Tiny Tim wins. Right, let's, because we need to try and get through these, and then these ones fight against each other. So
Okay.
right,
Fuck. Well, we've totally lost the order.
right.
so
Well, I don't know what we're going to do.
I don't know.
Just- right, go for it.
This is the first time we've been below 7 views, so.
No, it's
We
not.
need
We
to-
did 6 earlier
Oh
on.
fuck, we need to.
No, wait,
fucking
wait,
change
what you
this
got?
up. Right, okay. We've got. Infected. Infected Chevy Chase. Which I think is basically his TV show if anyone had the misfortune of seeing that shit.
Right, infected Chevy Chase
Infected
versus
with what?
versus
The
versus
reptilian John Lennon. David Icke is onto something, guys.
right. Reptilian John Lennon
Yep.
versus what was that again? What was that again?
Infected Chevy Chase.
Infected with what? Is he syphilitic or what? Is his fucking... Is his knob falling off or has he got fucking AIDS?
No, like 20 days later.
The rage virus.
Chevy Chase. No. Chevy Chase with a mean dose of the flu.
Versus
Reptilian John Lennon.
Right, Chevy Chase.
Yeah, Reptilian John Lennon is vulnerable to these.
That's Brianna away.
Oh, see you later, Brianna. Thank you very much for watching.
Attendance.
We are indeed the best.
Thank you very much. It was very, very nice of you to watch.
Oh,
Right.
fuck, Craig's away as well.
Oh,
fuck
Craig.
this. Do it in one fucking minute.
Where are you going? Where
Oh, wait. No, wait.
are you going? Right, Craig. We see you later, mate. Thank you very much for watching. Right, so we've got Reptilian. So what are we saying? Infected Chevy Chase's one. His Callum just.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Toss a coin. Fucking toss a coin.
Where's it? Oh, he's went to get a beer.
Aye.
Right. Go
Right.
for another one.
Xeno space morph.
Xenomorph. Well, there's not many best spaces.
That's a finger
right,
space, mate.
Right. Xenomorph.
Kermit.
Right. It's Xenomorph Kermit.
Right, Xenomorph Kermit. Okay. I'm going to bring it an absolute starter, I'm sure of it. Okay.
Xenomorph Kermit versus.
How the fuck did we lose 2 people and go up to
Oh
8?
fuck, Callum, you've knocked on my beer, mate.
Fuck's sake!
Why did you put it there? Right, okay, so, right.
Xenomorph Kermit. That does not
Xenomorph
look
Kermit,
good.
that's not good.
Right.
Okay, and... Okay.
Xenomorph Kermit versus. You need to come up with something good.
Okay.
Xenomorph Kermit.
Versus... Oh, fuck. You were fucked. You thought Xenomorph Kermit was going to do it, but you were fucked against evil robot Luke Skywalker. Boom!
Now,
That's basically his
No.
dad. That's Darth Vader.
now, it's evil robot.
Luke Skywalker.
Right.
Versus
Luke Skywalker because he was in the Star Wars Christmas special. Right. So
Yeah,
I
that
know we
was
don't want to.
horrific.
Right. Do we even need to discuss that one? Oh, I'm saying that Xenomorph.
What, I mean,
Kermit.
does Luke Skywalker have, like, his lightsaber and shit?
Yeah.
Are we giving him external...
Yeah, mate,
devices?
he's one because he's going to be able to use the Force to sense the Xenomorph coming, at which point he's going to turn around, lightsaber right into it, right? It's going to be like,
He's going to
oh,
put his
fuck.
hand up, Kermit.
And
make
then
him
the
fall.
acid will come out and he'll be like, don't worry, I'm fighting a human, the acid will kill him. Oh no, I'm not just a fucking human, evil robot.
What do you guys think? Xenomorph. Alright, okay, so well, fuck it. Well, it's been
Yep.
decided then. Right.
Xenomorph Kermit versus robot Luke Skywalker.
There you go. Go again.
Okay, cool. Right, I've got another one. It is Satanic. Okay, come on, bring him home to Papa.
Satanic.
Buddy the Elf.
Satanic.
Satanic Buddy
Who
the
the
Elf.
fuck is Buddy the Elf?
Will Ferrell from Elf. Fuck, Martin is not amused at
Martin
that.
does not celebrate Christmas.
Ginger Dead. The fuck is that even mean?
From the Ginger Dead man. Ginger Dead.
Ginger Dead Gizmo.
Right, Ginger Dead.
Is Ginger
Gizmo.
Dead Gizmo played by
Classic.
what's his name? Mr. Insane.
Gary
Producers.
Busey.
Yeah.
Right, so Ginger Dead Gizmo.
Is he played by Gary Busey? Because that's really relevant to whether he
Yes.
wins or not. He is. You're fucked.
right, Callum, what was yours again? You just dropped it.
Fuck. It was. Oh shit.
What was it? You,
Oh, no.
you need to start paying attention.
Distracted.
I'll just put that
Right.
in there now, right?
Oh no, that's if Christmas is yet to come. That's old. Buddy the Elf. Satanic Buddy the Elf.
Who's winning?
My guy.
Gizmo, Ginger Dead. Yeah, I'm going to say that as well. I would say Gizmo. Ginger Dead Gizmo.
Andrew Charles makes a good point
Yep.
about
Kermit's charm and sense of humour could lull Robo Luke
Yep.
into a nice chat, then the metal burning
can we
acid.
retroactively change the...
No, it's a good
outcome?
point, Andrew, but like I'm not.
I
I'm
agree with you, Andrew. I think
Sure.
you're absolutely
Do
right.
we still know? Have you kept the winners here?
Not really. No.
You were meant to be doing that.
Mate, you had one job. Other than running the live stream and
You
doing
had-
everything else. I can't do everything.
You had one job, and you
Right.
fucked it
The
up.
winner is Luke Skywalker, Eddie Murphy. Right. Let's
What? Did you just make that?
let's put it down to this. This next one is a decider.
No, it's not the decider.
It's got to be the decider because
Why?
these people are fed up. Right.
Fine. Right, what have you got?
Arnie Defiler.
Right, no, Defiler Arnie. Right.
Defiler Arnie, right?
See, I was going to put Raper, and I thought that's
Yeah,
probably
no.
So is it literally just Arnold
defiling people.
doing his usual
Right.
Doing
Saturday
his
Ow.
shenanigans.
Wow. Right.
Werewolf Slade?
That's a good one.
Right, because these so here it is, Merry Christmas, right? Who's
Yep.
winning? Defiler Arnie.
Definer Arnie,
or-
surely.
Or Werewolf
Yeah, but there's a
Slade.
whole band.
Noddy Holder.
Do you know
is a
actually?
lycanthrope.
Do you know actually one of the guys in Slade ended up nearly marrying, I believe it was Rose West.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
seriously?
yeah. He was in a relationship. Go and look that up now.
Look at this immediately.
There's a sex tape.
Hang on.
He's on his
No,
phone.
someone's asking me how they can comment on the live stream.
Oh, that's different then. That is different. Right, will we put the game to the side for a bit?
Yeah.
So
let's-
does Werewolf Slade win because of Rose West?
I would say.
Because they get Rose West on the
I
side.
would say. I mean, you're talking about all.
Rose West versus Arnie.
Well, they don't have Rose West. There's not a werewolf Rose West.
I think.
Do you know?
No, but the
Fred
werewolf
West's
guys
son,
were
do you know
Rose
Fred
West
West's
singing.
son lived one street away from me?
Really?
Any relation to John West?
Not very.
Good tuner.
Was it to the west?
Do you not know who Rose West is?
Yeah. Should we move on? Fucking
Proper
killers.
sex symbol.
Serial killers.
I've got a mate. I hope he's not watching this. Probably isn't. But his mum was a dead ringer of Rose West.
Isn't Noddy Holder already a werewolf? Yeah, that's a very good point.
Yeah,
Remember
but-
Nobby's nuts when he came back?
Aye.
And it was just like, nibble Nobby's nuts.
It was actually, I remember the advert had a big close up of his crotch as well. It
Yeah,
was
I know.
proper good.
It's just a bag of salted nuts.
Right, what to now then?
Well, it's a little bit this one.
How about this? We should name him. Oh, look at him. Would you give him a home for Christmas?
Well, let's talk about a few things that we've got up coming up. We were talking about doing a prize draw.
Well, we were talking about doing a giveaway, but we then didn't advertise that, so maybe we should do that with the next one. I don't know.
Well, no, I think we could probably do it get shit before Christmas. No, because I mean, if there's going to be any time to give shit away, it's Christmas. It's free shit. You guys will get it when you get it, but are you still thinking of doing it? Have I put you into a
You shouldn't
corner?
be drinking while we do live streams.
Have I put you into a corner? I've only had a few beers.
But you're going.
Look at the stack of
I
dead
know.
beers in his.
Yeah, okay. But
Yeah, well, I think we're not.
You
really
tanked
doing
that right guard
now,
as
though,
well.
are we?
Look, he's had half a bottle. What's that?
No, that's after
Yes, he's had half a bottle of that as well.
No, we're not going to do it right now. We'll do it.
no, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
This-
we're going to. We'll do some sort of giveaway, like free books of the books that I've written. Maybe a couple other things if we can come up with what they are. I also thought we should do a Q&A at some point.
Definitely.
Q&A
I mean,
video.
I think we've had a bit of that going on in the live streams. It's been good to get interaction with you guys as well. And
It's a work of art.
Jesus Christ!
Look
You
at
can
it.
take that home with you, mate, because I will
Beautiful.
not sleep in the
I'm
same
going
room
to
as
put it.
that.
I'm going to put it in Kirsty's stocking. Wrap it up. Merry Christmas.
Look how
Last year I
creative
got you an
am.
engagement ring. This is what you said yes to,
I know.
and that'll be it.
So yeah, I mean, in terms of stuff we've got.
Well, I've got a question.
Okay.
Right. When we had this conversation before with our good friend Alan, so I'm going to give narrower parameters this time.
Okay.
It's your favourite Christmas film,
Okay.
but
Shit.
no,
No.
no, wait.
Can we just
But
preface
it's
this by
got to
saying
be a film that involves Christmas in some way, even
Okay.
if it's just the backdrop.
Okay.
So not like a film that reminds you of Christmas because it plays at Christmas.
Okay.
Just an actual Christmas film.
Yep.
What's your favourite?
Jack Reaper, I can get you used pants right now. My laundry is fucking just straight through there. So
Why is
that's what
used
he's
pants?
asking. That is an easy giveaway.
Get them right up to the lens.
Yeah, just
Go on,
right
get
in.
a skid
Just
marks
macro
right
that
up
shit.
it, Yeah.
No, mate,
Favourite Christmas film?
I'm clean as a whistle.
It's not scary.
I know it's not scary,
It's
but it's Christmas.
It's a bad idea.
It's
No,
Christmas.
I kind of, I'm the same as you.
Months and
Uh,
feelings.
It's one for life.
Yeah. I like It's a Wonderful Life.
Great escape, obviously.
No, fuck you.
It's not a Christmas
Right.
film, mate.
Yeah,
It's not a
thank
Christmas
you.
film. It's shown
Right.
at Christmas. It doesn't.
Yeah, no, this got out of hand before.
Right.
Die Hard.
Okay, that's good. I'm going to go for it.
Which is, look, Alan's in. Alan's in with me. Come on, Alan!
Right, so
We'll
now,
take this
no,
home.
this is why I wanted to be fair. Now, your favourite film that reminds you of Christmas?
Great Escape.
See, you're all about the difficult questions tonight.
What film reminds you, like, when you think of being like a kid watching telly at Christmas?
Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah,
You know what, actually, fuck it. Martin, have a point.
Yeah.
I'm in with you.
I first saw it at Christmas.
Emperor
on telly.
Strikes
Really?
Back,
Yeah.
shithole.
Did you see, like, I saw Return of the Jedi before I saw Empire Strikes Back? Bizarre. I know. And I knew I was like, so it was the end.
Can you imagine if Empire Strikes Back had Han Solo die, and rather than Ewoks just had like a planet, had Kashyyyk full of Wookiees? Would have been the best. It probably would have been better than Empire.
I love Return of the Jedi. I don't give a
It's still not. It's still great.
I don't give a fuck.
See all those guys
Yeah,
upset
give
there.
the snowman away.
Give that snowman away.
Sign it.
Guys,
Sign it. Would you like? Would
Hang
you
on.
like a signed Michael?
I've
Wiggins
actually got a pen
snowman?
through there, so we could do that.
Sign it with a skull pen.
The skull pen.
I've got a marker pen. We could do it. The only way I can do it is if you somehow work your signature onto a phallus.
I'm pretty sure it would not survive the rigours of Royal Mail.
Yeah.
I don't think it
Not
would.
with
What's
that
it
workmanship.
wrong
It
with?
won't.
No, but listen, there's nothing wrong with that workmanship. It's he's taking care of business.
It's
If
got
he
a
was
fucking
in that
hinge
game,
in the middle of
if
it.
he was in that game, he'd be wiping the floor with everybody.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's his power? What does he do?
He
Wobbles.
scares people with his poor
Pipe
construction.
in your arms. His ability to think. I'm a bit disappointed about the consoles. It seems to be a bit of an issue. Can we put the bongos out and we'll do a Christmas song?
No.
This is getting racist now, guys.
No.
No.
We had bongos for it's the GameCube game.
Yeah.
What's the GameCube game? It's the Donkey
No,
Kong one.
I just brought them.
No, it's a Donkey Kong game.
Oh, it's a great. Yeah, there's Donkey Konga. They've got the actual Nintendo, to their credit, brought out bongos. Can you pass them up so I can show them for visual reference? Nintendo.
What bongos, Cam? What are you talking about?
Don't make me scanners you.
It's the fact that you've got two sets of
Two
them.
sets of them, right? So Nintendo, in their infinite wisdom, decided that a set of bongos would be a great controller for a thing, and they brought out an assortment of games, including a platformer that's controlled by it. And this was left, and that was right, and you had to clap to jump. And by the time you'd finished playing one level, you needed your hands amputated. These are robotic hands.
Can I just say, Jack Reaper's made one of the greatest points ever. George Lucas is a blubberneck cunt that
that's
has
got
a lot to answer for.
Mate, I'm with you.
What happened to George Lucas though?
Money. Money.
In fact, I know exactly what happened to him. See if you watch the behind the scenes for the prequels.
I'm out, mate. I'll go and help myself with spirits after this.
Right.
Oh.
No, I'm good. But the if you watch the behind the scenes, they're like he just comes up with ideas like, how about we have a Jamaican alien, and then everyone just goes, oh yes, George, yes, though that's great.
No, but
George.
that was at the time of episode 1. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
like prior to that because like the original script for Star Wars, you would have read it and go, get this man sectioned immediately. But you know, later on, you know, Star Wars has become such a phenomenon. They were basically hanging on his every word and just assuming that he had all the ideas when really he needs someone to fucking ground him.
Grind him. As
Grind
in,
him.
George, you're grounded. Don't ever think of putting a child Anakin in a film ever again. That's why I'm like, see with the J.J. Abrams Star Wars films, I'm kind of like, it can't get any worse. I know I shouldn't say that. Although I watched that, like Downfall, where they do the subtitles for what Hitler's doing, and it's where Hitler's watched the Star Wars The Force Awakens trailer.
Right.
And he's just he's like talking about the lightsaber with the new bits that come off the guard, and he's just like, he'll cut his fucking arm off.
I know. Have you ever seen? Do you remember?
They're going to fix that though, because it doesn't make any sense because the lens.
The guards, yeah, because of it coming down. Yeah, I know. Well, you know, it's only a fantasy film, but never mind. Anyway,
but you get design guys in.
Why is he agreeing with you? It was me that came up with that.
No, that was me. That's what I was talking about.
I'm Callum. He's Mike.
I know. I said that first.
But remember how remember one of the most horrible. Yeah. Remember one of the most horrible lines in it was, "Now this is pod racing," when he's racing. It's now become a meme online. This is one of my favourite ones.
You need to show it to them.
Now this is pod racing became a meme online. Actually, there's him growing up now with absolutely zero career
Or charisma.
Is it
That
him
one's
that's
quite
got a
good as well, but
tiny
that's
little
probably not
weird
YouTube
face now?
appropriate.
Or is that no? That's
No, he always had the
that's-
tiny weird
That's the
face.
dude that
That's
the dude at
Sixth Sense.
AI, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
AI 6 Sense.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
shit,
unfortunate
what's
thing-
he doing?
the unfortunate thing
He's
is,
growing a tiny face.
the worrying thing is a lot.
Have you seen those, like, you know, the photoshops of people with tiny faces, like all their features crushed in the middle and then like a huge expanse of skin around the outside? That's basically
The
his
worrying
face now.
thing is a lot of people have said that I look a bit like him.
Like Haley Joel Osment.
Like people used to, well, when I was a bit thinner, people would like comment just saying, "Oh, that's what Haley."
So you saying now that
It's
you're,
either
now
or
that you're
John
fast,
Cusack.
you've got
I
huge
prefer John
faces.
Cusack. Someone actually commented on my vlog channel on a video, and they were like, "Mike, what happened? You used to look like John Cusack. Now you just look like the fat John Cusack."
Wow.
You would never get that out of me, mate. I'd be much
It's
more.
true,
obvious.
it's true. But I'm getting married in 9 months, so
Well, fuck her.
come
Too late.
So I am going to eat like a pig through Christmas.
You're not fat for a Glaswegian, mate.
For a Glaswegian, maybe that's not saying much. In January, it's going to be hell for 8 months to lose all the weight.
Was
It's
that
gotta
just
be
for the
done.
photos and shit?
Well, not just if you
You know he eats.
to make 40. That'd be
You're
nice.
gonna have sex.
Do you know he has instant cake mix for
Make
breakfast?
sure you're svelte for it, you know?
So he's just constantly eating those instant cake mix for breakfast. You just mix it up in the packet.
Is that with
Do
Nutella?
you know? I've been working so much the last couple of weeks that I've just been eating Tunnocks tea cakes.
The
that have been
funny
sitting in
funny
house
thing
in
is,
the
Mike,
fridge.
in your job, the harder you work, the fatter you get. Whereas every other job, it's
I
the
know.
opposite way around.
It's terrible. Like, see, whenever I read an
I'm not saying
article,
you're fat, but you
no,
know.
but see, whenever I read an article that's about like how bad sitting down is for you and how it takes years off your life,
Yeah.
I just think I'm
Do
going
you
to die.
remember
in
we
like
were shooting?
30 minutes.
We were shooting at Nears.
Mhm.
You were almost in your back by the end of that, weren't you?
Just my back was sore and all
Aye,
that. It was just
aye,
because
aye.
it's just too much sitting now. Ridiculous. This is really boring for you guys. Sorry, but
Show
it's
them,
the
show
truth.
them the bed sores in your arse.
I don't have bed sores. I just
Go on,
fucking
Ghastly
hell.
tales.
I look high, and then it turned out it was bed sores. Wait a minute.
Can you pass me
Calm.
That's why he
Yeah.
really hates bedtime.
me and you?
Merry Christmas.
Right, let's get it up on camera.
You ready? Look at
Right,
him. He's
three.
trying. He's trying
3,
so hard.
2, 1.
Win!
Oh,
Yeah!
well done, mate. No, brilliant. Good on you, mate. Christmas.
Christmas. Right. No, Calm. You need to. Okay.
Mike is like
What?
train spotting
Right.
with cake mix.
What's ET short for? Because he's only got little legs.
Oh, nice. Should we do a bit of a
Yeah,
reading
put that
of
on your
Dylan
head.
Dog?
Put that in your head.
Yeah, no problem.
Are we not nearly done for time?
No, dude, we've got another 35 minutes.
How the fuck are we going to? Wow! Look at this. A football rubber. That's actually quite good for a crack.
How's that gonna go over your cock?
Right, come on. How hard can you... No, how hard can you throw that off my head? I'll let you go, right? Pick it up.
This isn't
Throw it-
jackass.
Throw it as hard as you can at my head.
Calm.
I'm worried these
Mate.
might burst.
Just go for it.
Oh, sorry.
Had that impacted, I was going to have a fucking cranial removal.
You said Jesus. Do it as hard as you can. Do it as hard as you can.
Oh, fuck me. You could have taken that off.
Took it. Well, I'll try the snowman.
That was you. You did that.
Sorry.
Jesus, we devolved into the lowest
Right,
common denominator.
ha! Bad construction, eh? I just lamped that off Callum's head, and look at him, he's as good as new.
To be fair, he wasn't really the best in Nick when
Jack
he was born.
Reaper's away.
Alright, Jack,
mate.
thank you very much.
Godspeed.
Hey, I'm off to bed, you big gay bears. Yeah, I'm probably the size of
I really
it,
think I'm more of an otter.
yeah. Yeah,
Is anyone have we advertised this live stream in the wrong thing? Perhaps has the people actually turned up thinking that we're members of the homosexual
I don't
community?
know.
Right, try again.
Right. No, I know. Don't do it. No, don't do it.
Oh man,
Right,
we've got to
okay.
recover this.
Alright, well, where's Dylan Dog?
I think Callum pelted
Right.
it across the room.
Each
there.
of us will take a different
Can I-
character, right?
Can I just apologise? I thought we had plenty of content.
Yeah, no, well, had we had the game, and that would have been like 10-15 minutes, but no, right, so This is called... Now, basically, this was given to me by my dad, and we saw it from a holiday resort in Italy, from the beach. This one's called Dylan Dog, La Porta del Inferno.
So see, like, all other books, did you just look at the pictures? So it didn't really matter.
Well, Alan knows a shitload about...
Delamore, that's a shithole film. Is that not like the film adaptation kind of Dylan Dog, almost, semi, kind of?
Semi? You've got Semi?
Yeah.
Well, this will be a good reading. Okay.
Martin enjoys comic books.
So, La Porta del Inferno. Right. So, I'm going to do this first guy. Right. Can we show it to them and still read it? Yeah, we can. Right. Let's hope that it autofocuses. Will it autofocus? Yes, here we go. Right, I'll be the first guy, right? Ecco John, come el solito, arito con 3/4 de oro de retardo.
Who's a retard?
Why don't you do the next guy?
Iscametto, J. Avra, IL.
Why is he American?
Reggio, di Chidar. CC Simeo Pronti.
Right, you're on the next one, Michael.
Pronto?
Right, I'm the next guy.
Is that not my guy? Is that not my guy?
No, yours is... Yeah, I'm
What's
the
this?
blonde guy, right.
Is that chinking in his eye?
This is not working. Right, hang on, let it focus. Right, I'm the blonde guy, so that's you guy. That's you first.
Che casa tia vivo dito.
Evita lo magia, Dan. Non Ellie memento.
This is brilliant.
Yeah, we've got one page. I think
great
we're
stuff.
done.
This is brilliant stuff. Oh, we've got a new character. I'll go first. I think that's Dylan Dog and Groucho Marx.
Oh, I listen to him. It does.
Perci von Casilla von El... Oh, fuck, I can't read that. Autofocus, you bastard. Come on, you cunt.
We're
Yeah.
shedding viewers,
Non
guys.
abi namiso freta. Right, you do Groucho Marx.
It's Groucho Marx.
It is Groucho Marx.
How does he actually
He
speak?
goes, VGC, 521.
You do it.
Zionado Evo, Leo arrive at every like incidente. I don't know what I'm doing. It's the worst Groucho
Right, okay,
Marx.
Right, I imagine this is back to being Dylan again. Oh, fuck. Groucho, guarda, el Marco, via Guido,
is that actually-
Ballerino.
Yeah,
Get Alan to explain the chat. He knows all about it. 'Cause he's apparently in the English version he doesn't have a moustache, and in all the other versions he does.
Is this to avoid a lawsuit or?
Fuck. I mean, look at this. The dialogue in the next page isn't great.
Yeah, you didn't think this through very well, did you?
No, this is not going to work. Skip to the end. Fuck. Right, well, let's find out what happens next time on Dylan Dog. Shit.
Dylan, Italian, a dog. Can we finish my game now?
Yeah.
Right. We'll not do them off against each other. We'll just get to the
No.
end of them like we did the normal versus one, right?
Cool.
Because I made too many, I think. Right. What have you got?
Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. Cenobite.
Cenobite.
Ernest.
Cenobite Ernest.
Oh, you get your work cut out for you, mate.
Any tips? Just make you hold that.
PGs,
for a
mate.
little longer.
Right.
Tree. What the fuck, Mike?
Yeah, that was the one that I wrote out and I thought, that doesn't make any sense. Right, I was thinking of like Treebeard.
Right, okay.
What have we got?
Tree. Mickey Mouse.
So he's like an ant. It's like an ant.
So it's Mickey Mouse for the powers of
He's
tree.
gone. He's lost.
Cenobite Ernest
Oh,
is
yeah.
fucking him up. Like, next move
okay.
on.
That's a good point. Right, you go.
Cam, you're gonna be finding these in your ass crack for weeks.
Namaste. Hey, mate. As soon as everyone leaves, I'm getting on all about these. Right, okay. Polar Express Ghoul.
Well, Ghoul Polar Express.
What sense does that make?
It's the entire train.
Right, but
As
it's
a
a ghoul.
ghoul,
So it's
right.
the Ghoul Polar Express. Okay.
Kralin?
Kraken.
Oh, Kraken. What the fuck is Kralin? Kraken snowman.
Kraken, of course, being slang in Scotland for brilliant.
No,
That's
Kraken
a Kraken
release-
snowman.
Release
That's a
the Kraken.
Yeah.
So it's like the Kraken, which is like the sort of underwater, it's almost like an octopus, isn't it?
So he's going to get in. It's a squid, giant
snowman.
squid.
Versus what was mine again?
Callum, you're supposed to stay. You're never allowed to drink during a live stream.
It's not
again.
drinking. It's this game.
It is. No, it's not. It is. You've just went fucking.
It's just too many-
ADHD.
Look how many
You're just
fucking-
making.
There's so many things I don't even know.
What was it? What
I
was
don't
it that he had?
remember.
What was it that he had?
Fuck. No,
I think
Polar
I
Express.
think he melts in the
A
water.
ghoul
It's
polar.
fine.
Alright, so he
It's
dies
over,
no
he's
matter.
dead.
Right,
Aye.
okay,
Right,
right.
okay, I won. Yes.
Right. 4 left.
Right. Okay.
Go Polar Express might overheat. I don't know. Fuck it.
Let's
Right,
get
what
into
have you got?
logistics. Okay, here we go. Replicant Santa.
Versus Gremlin Tim Allen.
Tim Allen from. the
I'm
Santa
all
Claus
behind
movie.
Replicant Santa.
Like what if he's got the powers of Rutger Hauer?
Can he stop time like Santa?
Yeah, if he can.
Gremlin
you're
Tim
doubly
Allen's fucked.
fucked. Yep.
Can Santa stop time?
How
Two
else does he
time.
deliver all those Christmas
Is
those
that
presents?
honestly is that what he's
Yeah,
How
yeah,
else?
yeah.
I never get
Fucking
told that.
idiot.
I never get told that.
You can obviously face shift or something.
Okay, what have you got?
Oh my god. Demonic Clarence, Angel Second Class.
Right, okay. Well, this is the last one.
This is a good.
This
This is a
better be
good fight.
Rapist,
No.
cannibal,
Shit, I'm panicking.
cannibal Batman.
Oh! Now let's take our time
No,
on
what?
this
No,
one.
wait a minute. Let me explain. The reason Batman is because Batman Returns is a Christmas
Yeah,
film.
no, it's good. Batman Returns. Shit
And it's
hot.
awesome. And of course, we're all in agreement that Michael Keaton is the best of the
Batman.
live action Batman.
I think the term is Batman.
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 So,
Where's the throat cancer ward? I've got some serious problem.
you do.
Right.
So, but I pretty much think Cannibal Batman would have won against everybody.
Cannibal Batman's hard to win. I would have thought Demonic Clarence would have been up there,
Well, he's
but
an angel. He is
Yeah.
an angel.
Clarence can do what the fuck he wants. I think
but then
Clarence
everyone
wins.
uses the Batman defense where it's like, oh, give Batman the time and you'll outplan anything. Fucking
going-
and then
Batman's
He's
he's
going
gonna
to outplan a
powers.
demonic
so
angel.
he's going to outplan him, and then he's going to eat him.
It's basically just Batman, except he's got a dark sexual
That's
secret.
no, but that's why George Bailey committed suicide in the second film, because he watched Clarence get eaten by Cannibal Batman.
He only
Fuck
rapes and
me.
kills other bats, ideally large fruit bats.
That's
But he is Batman, so he probably eats men as well.
I just fucking. He's
not a
Batman.
fussy.
He's Batman who breaks his rule. Well, let's be honest, people. Batman killed many people in the comics.
He used to have a fucking gun. By the
Superman
way,
fucking killed.
if you've got some spare time, look up Indian Batman. That shit's hilarious. You ever seen that? When the Batman, he's not got a cape or anything, he's running around with Robin, and all of a sudden some guy jumps out, he just pulls out a gun and shoots him. Indiana Jones.
You got to put in a word for
Bullshit.
Turkish Superman as well.
Well, yeah,
Well,
Turkish
that's-
Superman,
that's
Turkish
amazing.
Star Wars. Oh, a Turkish Rambo.
Cannibal Batman's fucked, right?
Right.
What?
No, he's won. I think
No.
he's won.
He's not.
Against
Demon
the
Clarence
demonic-
has supernatural powers. Batman, what's he got? He's just got a fucking batarang and a
Fucking
pinch
science!
for
He's
eating
got
human-
science!
So
human
really,
flesh.
it's extremely hungry Batman. Is what we're saying.
Is it science? Well,
Well,
I,
would you eat someone after you'd raped them though? I mean, that's kind of.
well, I think some people have
Could
done that.
Yeah, but well,
Prelude.
yeah, they would, but would Batman?
Chichenko did that.
Chichenko,
He was-
Chikatilo.
Chikatilo.
He was a fucked up market. Yeah,
What was,
Chichenko
what was,
on the
what was that
Enterprise.
guy? What was that guy from New York that ate loads of people? Was he?
The Turtles?
It wasn't Jeffrey Dahmer. He wasn't.
No. It was in the early 20th century.
All right.
He wrote letters to their parents afterwards, telling them about how nice he was.
Jimmy Savile.
Oh, I have read.
What's his name? Forget it. Anyway, he wasn't a very nice man, basically.
Anyway, so I think
On a more seasonal note,
I think the lesson that we've all learned from this live stream today is don't
Plan.
drink and plan.
No, I think we're still absolutely fine, but I'm a little bit disappointed with the console scenario. I thought we had more shit planned.
We'll need to get that. Well, I think if we'd had that.
Don't admit to how shite your live stream is on the actual live stream. Wait till afterwards, then we complain about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Are we going to wrap up?
No, I think we can keep going. We still got 5 people.
I think Callum's burst blood vessels have.
Yeah, no, my face is.
You want to just
Show them. That's the most ghastly thing we've got.
They've seen it. I've already done
Yeah,
that.
but there's new people on the live stream.
Yeah, no, they don't want to see my face again. They can rewind back.
Patrick Bateman in a tight rubber suit. I bet it would beat him purely based on business card. Yeah, that ivory. What was it? The ivory.
No, it's
Like Indiana Jones.
It's eggshell on Sicilian.
Yeah,
It's Sicilian
there we go.
braille on
Egg
eggshell.
Shen.
Egg Shen, fucking yeah. He should
Egg
be
Shen.
your
Egg
lineup.
Shen. would be
Egg
Why,
Shen's
yeah,
a
why is there no
shit.
one from
Kieran.
Big Trouble in Little China?
There's no one from any John Carpenter movie.
Why?
Because I'm pretty John Carpenter heavy. And most of the things that I do, if I'm going to write like
He's conspicuous by his absence.
five creatures, fucking you better
Bet there's going to be a John Carpenter in there.
Leprous semen. What did I say? That doesn't sound
Sorry,
good.
how do you get leprous semen? Gonna
Demonic patients in insane asylum, demonic killers. We're going to have leprous semen.
Why don't we take the time to talk about what we've got coming up in the new year?
What have we got coming up?
What we got coming up in the new year? Just put your stuff together. That leprous semen that's taking you for the best of it. Right, coming up in the new year.
That's like
It's like a Cannibal Corpse song.
Leprous semen.
Oh, Jesus.
Right, coming up in the new year, we've got a film pretty quick as soon as we got all the kind of nitty gritty audio parts of it together.
Yeah, we've got Blackout.
We've got a short film, and it's going to be longer than anything else that we've had up so
it'll
far.
be out early January.
On top of that, we've also got The Insight.
The Inside, he's still thinking of leprous semen.
He just can't get his head around it. He's a little boy. Yeah, right. We've also
What
got
an
another
image,
film.
though, it is an image.
It is.
So
It's
that
pretty
game,
deadly.
we've got leprous semen.
Bits of it falling off. I mean, what, like the head falling off from the tail? Fuck.
Oh, keep the tip.
Jesus. I know, I'm trying to keep this together. But when has it ever been me trying to keep shit together? Fucking hell. Right, so
What happens when you invite a Yates?
you invite a Yates into the mix.
I don't bring anything, I take everything away.
We've got The Insider. I reckon that's probably going to be February.
Fucking 3 years probably.
Yeah, well, The Insider's been going on since September
filmed over half
2013.
of it.
Yeah, we've got half of it, but logistically there's a lot of shit going on in terms of effects and stuff. But I think there's going to be a lot more of like our kind of 2-minute shorts and stuff like that.
Yeah, probably do more.
We will
more
ramp
vignettes.
that shit up. In terms of other stuff, I think we'll be getting other stuff going on in the new year as well. I think we're planning to do quite a lot next year, really kind of push shit going on.
Yeah.
You want to do some of your stuff like the Gorbals Vampire, for example? Do you want to tell us?
I thought it would be a good idea to do some little documentary features around Glasgow, because like, Scotland it's like the epicentre for legends.
Sonny
and
Bean.
That's even modern day mythology.
Yeah, we should go down to Girvan and do some.
It should be a lot of
Just for the side
chips.
Stare out to sea.
So I thought that'd be pretty good. And there's a couple of things that I'll maybe want to adapt into short films and things like that as well. And you'll probably do the same. I've got narrations and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sounding really unenthusiastic about all this. I'm like, and we've got narrations and things. I've just taken too much heroin.
I'm already referring to hilarity
yeah.
after leprous semen.
I know,
don't think
leprous
you can-
semen. I want a T-shirt that says leprous semen on it. Do you think I'm getting it?
What, mate,
Look into the
the
guys.
Do you think that's how John Carpenter pitched The Fog to the
Just
studios?
2 bowls. He's want a baddie. Leprous
semen.
You go, Ghosts of Mars.
Right, now I'm going to say something about Ghosts of Mars. Ghosts of Mars is an enjoyable film. See, if you watch it again, it's an enjoyable
I
film.
actually got a rash while I was watching Ghost of Mars. Actually, my hands burst came out in a rash. I have no explanation for it. I should have I should have said this while we were talking about spooky things that happened to us. I actually got my hands all puffed up. Don't know what happened.
They should have put that on the DVD cover.
This film will
I
give you a rash.
got a rash while watching. I got a rash in my hands while watching this. Martin Yates.
I know. Ghost of Mars with a rash decision.
I always think of when you get. You used to get, like, they couldn't get Jonathan Ross to do the quote on the DVD
They
cover.
get his brother.
Paul Ross. And they always be like, Batman and Robin. The best Batman. Paul Ross.
Well, like, was it not though? Batman Forever was Jonathan Ross had done it as a bet because he was working for like some tabloid at the time, and he was like, "There's no way people are going to read my film reviews," and he put up Batman Forever is the best superhero film ever made, and they used
the
it.
Citizen Kane of
Yeah,
superhero films.
yeah, and they wrote like this is the. They just
I don't
took
think it was that bad.
They took it from.
No, it's watchable. Batman
It's
Forever's watchable.
decent. I mean, you could imagine it as a continuation of the previous film, even though it's
Well,
a
it
bit
is.
different tone.
Well, it is still. I mean,
But Batman and
that's
Robin
what
is just
annoys me, though.
completely.
Val Kilmer is
Yeah.
playing the same Batman
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Michael
yeah.
Keaton was.
But he talks more. He does more, kind of. He does talk more.
Fucking Val Kilmer.
Bullshit.
But George Clooney was fuck nuggets.
You seen Kiss Kiss Bang Bang?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
He's good. I like Val Kilmer now. I mean, he's got pretty heavy. But
Yeah, haven't we all though?
I've
but other than that, like yeah,
I actually
you're still a
have.
bit like.
I got, I've got a pair of tits. So
Get them out, like.
Martin's tits. Martin's tits. Leprous semen.
leprous semen and Martin's
Bring the
tits.
leprous semen. Bring them to Martin's.
Do I really
so
hope my
gain the
mother's not
viewer.
watching this.
Gain a viewer
What?
ever since.
You
I
what?
really hope my mother's not watching this.
Leprous tits.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
I'm really sorry. That was a Freudian slip. You said,
Oh,
I'm not
God.
watching this, and I said, leprous tits.
That's just
See what they've done here?
descended into
Outside,
badness.
outside by the bike shed, mate. Outside by the bike
Sorry,
shed.
I didn't mean it
For a
that way.
fight, nothing else.
I nearly said something else earlier on about
Something
Carl's
else?
family rituals, and I realised that maybe one of his family may be watching, so...
Yeah.
Was
That's
this
it.
like Society?
Both my mum and dad are
Yeah.
on the Ghastly Tales page now. They both
Are they?
found
I
it.
know.
That is the dangers of Facebook.
I get freaked out because your mum has the same first name as my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, I know.
It's like whenever I see I just see Adele and I go, ah! And it's oh, fuck, it's okay.
I know.
Tell him meet your real dad.
Michael's my dad.
No, probably could be. 9 years between us, Callum. 9 long, hard,
Jesus.
cold years.
Has he got the pubes in early?
4 years between me and you? 3.5, 4
How
years?
old are you?
I'm 34 now, just done 34.
30 and a half.
And the excitement
3.5
just
years.
continues for the Ghastly Tales, boys. Fucking hell, ramping it up. What age are you?
We're getting the subscribers now.
What age did your balls
Look,
drop?
the problem is, I'm now feeling a bit drunk, so
I think we're all a bit.
I don't really
a bit
care
of
anymore.
Demon inside.
I really
That's
care
all part of it. Have we got anything left? I don't even know if we've got anything left on Steam. Let me check.
Why don't we show that outtake from the film?
If we've got it. I don't know if we
Why,
can.
why don't they
Wait,
guess what my
I tell
t-shirt's
you, I tell you
from,
what.
and then,
Let's
if they guess what my t-shirt's
we'll do it
from,
this
then-
way, right?
Or no, what it's from.
Oh, fuck, right, hang on. To quote Eric Clapton.
This has been a fucking disaster.
Yeah, I've got a message. I'm not going to read it though.
Your live stream is pants.
Right, shit. What I posted it on your wall, didn't I? I would have liked to have found the video separately. Fucking blockbuster.
Yeah,
That was me.
go for it.
That was me. Microwave.
Where is it?
And I had a really weird question. I never even noticed it, and you pointed it out.
Have you wait before you play this?
Oh fuck!
Oh!
Shit.
Martin's just punched Callum's girlfriend in the face.
Have you
I know.
guys seen the
Let's-
video?
Yeah, no.
I don't think
most
we're
of
going
them
to
are
get any
saying they've
interaction
seen the
here. I think
film.
we get 5 people.
Most of the people
I
have
don't think
said
they-
they saw the film earlier on and they enjoyed
Yeah.
it. But basically, the first take that we got the box down a billion, but we had a second box, so we tried a couple of attempts, and this was the second attempt at.
I don't think we got it quite right. The first, right, okay.
You
Absolute
really?
favourite.
I mean, if you'd went any further,
Yeah.
It's brilliant. Let's,
I've
Let's
never been
do
able to
this.
punch a guy's girlfriend in the face before and
You're
they've been
just
okay
like,
with it.
let's do that again. Oh, absolutely perfect.
This is alright, it's art.
She took it like a trooper, and as you can see, there's Ryu having a gay old
That was
thing.
me again.
I know, fuck, you're busy, mate. Throwing the Ghastly Tales live stream on
That
the
was
top
good.
of it. Jesus.
We probably should wind it up, I think, gentlemen.
Yeah, I think.
Well, listen, thank you very much to everyone who watched this live stream. We got a bit drunk, a bit underprepared, but we've still had some good fun.
Do you know what's tragic? I drank far less than usual, and it still turned into absolute chaos. I've only had the equivalent of 4 beers.
I know, but you're getting older now, so that's what happens.
See, this is worrying.
You broke the seal the other day by making yourself so ill by drinking like 10 pints.
Jesus, but I'm not.
I just can't go for the veins. Look at that.
I know it's pretty heavy, but
Does that say Allah on your forehead?
right, this is getting risky.
No, I
It's getting real.
It's like, you know,
dangerous
sometimes
shit.
people cut open like oranges in the face of Jesus, or you
We'll
know.
cut Callum open.
Yeah, come here right, open
There'll
the
be
glass.
veins. Look at this lad, there's veins in there.
We are sorry. We're sorry
And
that the
a couple of
console didn't work.
leprous semen.
But we are going to try and do stuff, and we were also talking about maybe having some little video packages in the live stream and stuff as well that we
Yeah.
might do as well to give
Next-
you guys a break.
Next live stream will definitely be more prepared, but I've still enjoyed doing this, and it's been good seeing you gentlemen, and I think we would all like to say that we hope you all have a very, very
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
Here we go, guys. Tatty
Merry-
Bobo, guys.
Been a disaster.
Old,